and research is what I'm all about with my run every single year, and Hyundai Hope on Wheels is exactly that. I don't know if you knew, for over the last 27 years, portions of your purchase of a Hyundai has gone to exactly that. Over $277 million have been raised through the largesse and work of over 850 dealers across the country. Go to HyundaiUSA.com to learn for more details, because at Hyundai, hope isn't optional, it comes standard. Here on the Rich Eisen Show, Ted Danson and Mary Steenburgen here. Would you repeat for our radio audience what you just said about who blows the most takes in
yes,
history?
Yes, we talked earlier about Mary, barely getting through a scene on, Step Brothers without ruining it by laughing. The only other person I've ever met who is worse than Mary is Larry David on Curb. Ruined take after take by laughing.
Over and over again, huh?
Sometimes at himself.
Okay.
Yeah. That I understand.
Well, I guess that's my last true or false for celebrity true or false for both of you. True or false, some of your friends actually thought you split up after your fictional versions divorced on Curb. Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah, we said, somebody said, say it isn't true.
Somebody we'd seen like 2 months before.
Yeah, I mean,
dinner,
someone that should know better. And I said, yes, it's true. And we decided a good, graceful way to introduce that to everyone is to do it on Curb. What do you think? It was like...
But that is true, huh?
That's how powerful I think television is.
But I have to say, even as the actors, I was miffed. I was kind of upset that he did that,
to put you in that position as characters on the show,
which I think tickled him even
maybe
more.
You should maybe Ted, you should have given him the sandwich. You know what I mean? If you only swapped sandwiches with him when he asked. I can't get enough of it. I miss that show. I absolutely miss that show. What is your favorite, both of you, if you wish, favorite scenes, favorite episodes of Curb?
Wow,
that you did with him?
Isn't there one where he goes to the ballpark with his father and a hooker?
Well, he picks up the hooker so he could use the HOV lane to get there.
That's right.
Let's not forget the reason why he did that.
Yeah, I do.
If you've ever been trying to get to Dodger Stadium,
it's tough.
I do love
get in
that.
that diamond lane is very important.
Yeah.
And we, Barney's isn't even there anymore, but we did one of the first ones I did was at Barney's,
that was the first year.
Yeah, where he said to Cheryl, should we hang out with those guys? And then he said, I can take or leave Ted, but I'd like to hang out with Mary, but would you be jealous? And she's like, I don't care. And so then he keeps popping up when I'm shopping and things like that.
Which one of you met Larry in real life first?
I think we both did,
same
actually.
Time.
Yeah, we had friends.
At the same time?
Yeah.
My story about that was he invited us all, this group of about 6 or 7 friends, and we'd known him from the summer before, and he said, come, I just shot the pilot for something, Curb, and he took us up into the attic because the reception in this little summer house was the only place there. It was hot, I'll give you that, but half of the group fell asleep. And I sat there, I won't throw you under the bus, but I thought we both went, oh boy, oof. Don't know about this show, but let's be sweet and supportive. So we said, if you ever need us to play ourselves, be our pleasure, but only out of trying to be sweet. Truthfully, I will say in my case, changed my career, being on Curb.
You think so?
Yeah, because it rejuvenated my, I kind of felt like I'd stayed at the half-hour comedy party too long by then. And you just show up and you would giggle and it was effortless and it just made me happy to be around comedy again.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. Certainly, since it is a show that really taps into what's right and what's wrong in the world and who's the arbiter of it than Larry David, which is, awesome and problematic at the same time.
You don't want to go out to dinner with him in real life.
Oh my God, we went out to dinner with him, Martha's Vineyard. None of us had been to this restaurant, and it was is one of the few really stuffy restaurants there, sort of took itself seriously. And we're sitting where we're facing everybody, and he's got his back to everybody. And he comes in late and he sits down, and then he just starts telling these stories
in a booming
voice. Like, and you're just watching behind him, everyone, and you're watching. A couple of people are laughing. Some people were very offended by that last story, and the language and all this. One person is like paying it, getting up, leaving, and then he finally realizes maybe he's offended some people, and he goes, "This is a terrible restaurant for Jews." And I'm like, what are you even talking about? We're probably the only two people in here aren't Jewish. I mean, he's nuts. He'll say or do anything.
And that incident will be in next week's episode.
Yeah.
Oh, if only. But in the meantime, everybody enjoy A Man on the Inside, Season 2, with Ted Danson, Mary Steenburgen, Max Greenfield, Gary Cole, who's also terrific. Check it out amongst many on Netflix, Season 2. That wraps it up for the radio side of the Rich Eisen Show. Back on Disney Plus in a second to wrap the show.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
Rich Eisen here for Sonos, the speakers that bring every game to life in my own house. With studio quality sound, Sonos makes you feel like you're right there in the stadium. Whether you're cheering on your team, binging your favorite show, or listening to the hottest songs, Sonos fills every room with incredible sound. Setup is easy. Just plug in, open the Sonos app, and you're ready to go. Want stadium quality sound at home just like me? Because I love Sonos. You will too. Explore soundbars, speakers, and more at Sonos.com. Sonos. They look as good as they sound.
Here with Brian Cook, the comptroller for Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World. Talk a little bit about the financing options that you provide.
We're here to help anybody from bad credit, poor credit, rebuilding credit, or great credit. We find the best deal through over 30 lenders here that we work with every day, and we're focused on finding the best fit for all our customers.
One website, two outstanding dealerships, Greenville Motor Company, Greenville Auto World. Try us, trust us at driveherenow.com.
The holidays are right around the corner, and there's no better gift than the gift of confidence. At Beauty Bar Medi Spa, we'll help you glow all season long. From Botox, dermal fillers to facials and advanced laser treatments, our expert team delivers results that make you feel radiant, refreshed, and holiday party ready. And the best part, your journey begins with a free consultation, personalized just for you. Don't wait, the holidays are coming fast. Call Beauty Bar Medi Spa today or book online. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, because glowing skin is always in season. Go Pirates!
Big game season is here, but we're not just talking about Pirate football. Lindsey Gray here with Carolina Caliber. It's time to blast cannons in the stands and the fields. You know what I mean. Stay tuned in weekly as we shoot through fall with the best prices and selection around. Plus, special package deals like the exclusive Bagara B14 Hunter FSP Wilderness Scope combo, including a Leopold VX Freedom 4 to 12 by 50 Hunt Plex, all for only $11.99. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson, with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen in Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Sam Jones Barbecue is throwing a smokehouse showdown November 16th. We're shutting down the restaurant to celebrate 10 years in business while giving back to the community. Our smokehouse staff is split up into 4 teams and will be competing in a wing, rib, and side competition. Buy your ticket today to get in on the tasting and help us raise money for Make-A-Wish Eastern NC. We'll have live music, free barbecue, free chili water, Pitt Street beer, and Pepsi products, all included in your ticket. Every cent we raise will go to Make-A-Wish Eastern NC. Find out more information at samjonesbarbecue.com.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why I'm here. State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer and my team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score some savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Timothy Sawyer, at 493-0002 today.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and of course, all your favorites. Flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
In a world full of uncertainty, there's one team you can count on. The North Carolina Protection Group. Their licensed specialists bring unmatched training, integrity, and over a century of combined experience in personal protection. From executives and celebrities to families and vital assets, we provide world-class security, 24-hour video monitoring, and on-site guards. Anywhere, anytime. Don't wait. Call the North Carolina Protection Group today at 919-886-6274.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Afternoon, everybody.
We got Jarrett here. Hey, Jarrett. Hey. And we got left side. Strong side.
I just like football, man.
Man, that was just lackadaisical, man.
It was what now?
Lackadaisical.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we got a new segment on the show now, thanks to Coach Hud.
Tarp stop. Oh, boy.
Son, if I ordered a truck full of dumbasses and not like I was you, I would have gotten my damn money's worth.
That was awesome. You guys are awesome. ECU offense looks awesome. Everything is awesome.
You guys are rocking. The city's awesome. And I love you guys.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We are on 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com. And you can find us on the Pirate Radio app. Whether you're an Apple customer or Android user, it is available for you. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Also, we're on Pirate Radio TV on YouTube. Join in with the Chili Water Chat Gang. What is on your mind on this Veterans Day Tuesday? We've got a lot of guests to get to. The Mully Man joins us hour number 1. Coming up at the end of hour number 1, we'll talk to Jonah Dillon from the Memphis Commercial Appeal. He'll get you ready for ECU and Memphis. What is the Tigers' mindset heading into this game after their second conference loss last week to Tulane? We'll talk about all that and get you ready for a big game coming up this Saturday. Brian Bailey will join us in hour 2, as will Jennings Hall. Alex Harper coming up in hour number 3 of today's show to talk Pirate football. Shirley Rhodes is here. We got the Jackman. We got Nick. We got Jarrett Watkins to my left. What's up, Jarrett?
Hey.
And we got the Mully Man kicking us off. What's up, Mike?
Hey, buddy.
How we doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Mully coming off another Packers defeat.
You just can't play at home. We can't win at Lambeau.
Man, that was a brutal game to watch.
But man, it's kind of go back to game 1 when they played so well. We kind of continue to talk about this every week. They're just average.
The Packers peaked in game 1.
Yeah, defensively, okay, they're doing their job, but offensively, man, it's anemic. And I mean, Jordan Love with 180 yards last night of total off. I mean, he just bad. I mean, it's not a whole lot there.
Lane, the Eagles fan, and the Chili Water Chat Gang said, "Fly, Eagles, fly!" But what an awful game!
It was terrible. It was a pillow fight. I mean, I didn't watch the whole thing. Halftime, I'm like 0-0. Like, this is, and I can understand if it was. 20 degrees and a blowing snow or something. But it was hard to watch.
Yeah, rough one last night, but the Eagles, that's a good win for them. They go on the road, beat Green Bay. And Chandler's not here today.
I hate that.
Because if he was, we would have the saddest football fan dais around. Commanders, Raiders, Packers, Panthers.
Yeah.
It's a sad sack of...
It's a sweep.
Yeah, just grossness. But we do have Pirate football to talk about, and Pirates have put together 3 strong performances in a row, Mully, and so I have said, all right, we're going to win these games. We're going to have a big game against Memphis at home, and then we're going to lose. I thought Memphis would be favorites in this game by the time we got here. Now that ECU is the favorite, I might have to pick the Pirates because Blake Harrell's never lost as a favorite.
Well, it's a home team favorite. I mean, it's not favored by a ton, but still favorites. But yeah, this last game, man, the first 20 minutes, 25 minutes, just dominant, and then it got a little difficult to watch there going away. But another dub and bowl eligibility this early in the season, and lots of good things. And you're right. This Memphis game, I don't know. I think it's as close as what the odds makers are putting it at 2.5. But I like the Pirates' chances at home.
I do as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say Memphis has given up on the season, but they don't really have much to play for.
I'm wondering what their motivation level is.
Yeah, quarterback's been banged up for a little bit, so I don't know. I like the Pirates' chances a lot. I like them more than 2.5.
Is that what it is right now?
Yeah,
1.5 to 2.5, and we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah, then you look ahead, and obviously you hate to do that, but you look ahead at UTSA and the home winning streak they've had going. So I mean, they're due to lose one. I don't know if they're at home this weekend or not, but I think
who's that?
UTSA. Last I'd heard, they'd won like 22, 23 in a row.
23-0 in conference home games, and they go to Charlotte this week.
Yeah, so they're due. They're due to take one. So I mean, I like the way it lines up. Now it's just a matter of taking care of business and play well against Memphis, and then regroup and go get the last 2, and then you got to have a few good breaks to get you into the conference championship. But certainly, if you lose to Memphis, that's all behind you.
Yeah, saw Blake Harrell earlier today, and he talked about the things that needed to happen. All he can do is control what he can control, and that's ECU continuing to win games. But real quick, once again, Navy is in the 1-loss club. They have South Florida at home, and then they are on the road at Memphis. That's their conference slate. They play Army non-conference.
They're going to drop one of those 2 conference games.
I agree.
That Memphis game on Thanksgiving night.
South Florida has at Navy, at UAB versus Rice.
Yeah, they're running the table.
South Florida, welcome to the championship. Tulane has FAU at Temple versus Charlotte.
I mean, I don't see one they lose there.
And then North Texas is, I think, the easiest path. They are on the road twice, but at UAB, at Rice versus Temple. Yeah. So right now, I've been saying it for a couple weeks now. North Texas, South Florida rematch is my American championship, and I mean, ECU could finish this thing out, 7-1, and miss out. Unfortunately, Mully.
Well, and that's the goal right now, right? I mean, obviously not the missing out part, but take care of business and beat Memphis. Beat Memphis, or a whole lot less to talk about this time next week.
Had some football news that came out last night, and it was discussed by John Gilbert earlier today. ECU and Wake Forest. There was going to be a game here in Greenville in 2027. That game has been now bought out by the Demon Deacons, which stinks.
Look, the best gig in all of sports right now is to either get fired or don't play and just collect your paycheck and move on. It's kind of ironic because in sports where you spend a lifetime saying, hey, you got to earn everything you get. And, well, not really. You sign the right contract, and I heard Gilbert talking about it, and he was like, it's still financially attractive, and then the quote unquote return trip, or the trip now to Wake Forest next year or the following year. So it's amazing the money that still continues to move around for games that aren't played, but that's the nature of the beast. I mean, how much are they making to pay the $750 or whatever it is to not play the game. Like there's financial reward on the other side. They certainly aren't going to do it for a break-even deal, but with the with the restructuring of the ACC schedule, I guess it's what they've got to do.
The tough part is for 2027, you've already got a FCS team scheduled at home, Western Carolina. You can't throw another one of them up there for the following week. So Pirates have to figure out what to do. Now, they already have they were going to have 3 home games that year, non-conference, Western, Wake Forest, Georgia State. So maybe they signed another road game.
John Gilbert talked about you might see this team play a conference game week 2 and then have a non-con in the middle of the season. Which just how difficult it is finding somebody to put in that spot now.
Right. Okay. That certainly is a possibility. Your road game that year, by the way, at Northwestern. So at Big Ten.
Chicago.
Mully, we've got another kind of bye game. Of course, one next year with Alabama to start the season, and then 2029 at Clemson. Maybe they throw another one of those in there for 2027.
Yeah.
You go at...
Wonder who the head coach will be at Clemson in 29.
Good question.
I mean, it's
Blake Harrell.
Well, I mean, there's a hot take.
That'd be interesting, right? Who is the head coach at NC State when East Carolina and NC State play in 2028?
Brian Kelly.
Brian Kelly. That's what the video game has said, right, J-Bone?
Every year.
Yeah. You had that. I was thinking about this today, too, by the way, and shout out to Jackson, who had the Clemson is dead take before the season started. He was laughed at. He was mocked, but he was right. So congratulations, Jackson. And Jared had one of the weirdest but true predictions of all time. The New England Patriots would lose week 1 at home to the Raiders.
And then be a playoff team. Be a juggernaut.
What a wild prediction that was. That is going to come true.
Is it too early for juggernaut? They're good. They're good. I mean, they're good.
The beating Tampa Bay, it's not like Denver where you're beating up on the Raiders and the Giants.
that was a convincing one.
It's too early, but can you call the Colts a juggernaut in 2025?
With Jonathan Taylor, man. Jonathan Taylor's the juggernaut. The team itself, I would not classify.
Is there a better team right now? Like right now?
Than the Colts?
Yeah.
I would say the Rams. I mean, Matthew Stafford, 3 straight games with 4 touchdown passes, no picks.
But man, the Colts, I mean, crazy.
Is there a bad 8-2 team right now?
Denver Broncos. They suck, dude. They're not good.
You can't suck if you're 8-2.
Yeah, you can't. We watched 2 teams over 500 suck last night. Defending champs.
NFL is weird, man.
Speaking of that, we kind of let Sean off a little easy on the just a little visit there that you had to the. If we'll go up back in the Wayback Machine to last Tuesday when he couldn't wait to come in and kind of put my nose in it, and
have a good weekend.
Yeah, he led with the good weekend thing, thinking that I was going to be out of sorts about the Packers losing again. To me, the Packers are doing exactly what I thought they would do. So I'm it is what it is, but. It was great, man. We said here last Tuesday and said they're definitely going to lose to the Saints.
Okay, you said that. Yeah. I did not co-sign on that.
Okay, well, I do.
Take all the credit.
Now, also Chandler in our text on Sunday said something to the effect of, "I thought they were going to lose too." Okay, that's part of the. And you were copied on the text. So, but I just I'm going to tell you, as soon as that horn blew and that game was over, like I could not wait to text him. And it was just, how's your weekend?
Yeah.
A little hope to see you on Tuesday as much as you want to see me last Tuesday.
I'm just glad y'all want to see each other
so
much.
Keep pounding.
That's nice.
Well, and it's funny, it's hard to take the tone in text, and I think, Clip, you and I over the years have sent enough text, and my wit. Or lack thereof.
Your tone is pretty consistent.
It's very consistent. And Chandler, you could tell, was a little bothered by it. And he was like, hey, it's all in good fun. I'm like, and then the last thing I sent was, that's why I love text messages.
Yesterday, he said, I was sorry that I said go to hell to Mully.
That's what he said?
Yeah, go to hell.
Yeah, out of the gate.
Yeah, I would have been a lot. My team's 2-7.
I literally told you the other day in studio we would lose to the Saints.
Yeah, that was his.
Hold on, did he pick the Saints and pick them?
No,
that was his emotional insurance.
Of course, he didn't pick the Saints and pick them. So, yeah,
no, it was
nobody picked the Saints.
I like that.
Yeah, it was funny to me though, and he, and then You know, I gave him a little bit more, and then he can. Yeah, it was funny. All in good fun, Mully. Yeah. Oh no, I am having a ball. And I'm going to be honest with you. I knew where he was watching the game, and I did a drive-by.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I'm going to go in, and I'm gonna. But I figured, you know, even having just
that would have been funny.
Just a small amount of common decency. I literally was like, you know what, the wound's probably still a little too fresh, so I'll just pour a little text in that wound instead of making a live appearance.
But it would be funny just to go up, hand on the shoulder. How's your Sunday going? And then just immediately leave.
Well, let me tell you, I contemplated, like, who do I know that I could get a Panthers jersey? And I was literally going to walk in with a Panthers, but I don't, you know, the only person I know that would have a Panthers jersey would be Chandler. So, but I did. I contemplated, you know, really. And again, none of this would have happened had he not walked in there Tuesday and be like, yeah, how's your weekend? And it really backfired on him because I didn't even know that was good. I mean, it was kind of late.
So it was Tuesday. We were removed from it. I love talking junk, and I felt stupid because I didn't know what he was talking about. Finally, I said, "Did y'all? Is there something? Is there an inside joke?
Yeah,
I don't get.
I didn't get it either."
And then finally, I realized he was talking about the Panthers beating the Packers.
That's right.
And he had the grin on his face. I don't even think he was on the show. Right? He did this during a break.
This was like before we even went live.
Yeah. So Mully had the ammo locked and ready to go. And I love how much Mully thinks about us. Like during the weekends.
What do you mean?
When our teams lose. Like it makes me feel good that you're a true friend.
Yeah, I mean, but how rare? I mean, how often? I will send you a congratulations typically.
Yeah.
But I will very rarely take a shot. I never would have sent anything to Chandler. Never had he not come in on Tuesday.
Pretty sure the last text you sent to me, other than you're available, is Commander suck. So thanks.
Right. And all I was doing was what I knew at the time. You were sitting when they suck, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to agree with Cliff, and just kind of, I'm not going to make him alone in this.
Thank you.
I'm going to agree with the Commander suck.
Misery loves company.
Hey, talk about a team that started off and just got you excited about it, like was the Commanders. You're like, man, okay, here we go. Cliff's going to have a great year.
Imagine how funny it would be if Chandler's just sitting in the parking lot listening to all of this, just waiting for Mully to leave so he thinks it's safe to come in.
He was about to come in on the show, and now he decided
sitting in the parking
go
lot.
make one more sale.
Yeah, well, that's good. If I can help him to be productive.
Appreciate you. Let's take a break because I want to talk a little baseball. Purple Gold World Series. We'll talk about that and more when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Any sports news of the day today? The Mavs fired their GM. I feel like Nico with the Mavs and Dayball with the Giants could have been handled like during the offseason. Why are we doing this now?
Well, I mean, with Nico, like he didn't get a chance to see his stuff go through. And now you see like, AD has not played at all. Cooper Flagg struggling.
Oh, it went Kyrie. As soon as he traded Luka. I mean,
Yeah. He said, time will tell how successful I am based off this. It's like, 9 months later, you're out of a job.
Yeah.
Should have been out of a job the second he hung up the phone.
Time told. So that's going on. Brian Kelly is suing LSU, I guess.
Yeah, that's so funny. Over what, it was like $2 million? They offered him 52 and he wants 54 or something, like whatever it is. It's ridiculous.
State can give him that $2 million.
Brian Kelly, never met the man, seems like just a miserable human being.
Family.
All right, back with you after this timeout.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
Pirate fans, your East Carolina football team is bowl eligible and in the race for an American Conference Championship. East Carolina closes out the home slate this week, hosting the Memphis Tigers in a 4 o'clock kickoff. Upper deck seats start at just $12, and lower bowl tickets are available at $25 while supplies last. To buy these tickets, head to ECUPirates.com and use promo code RIDE. Again, that's promo code RIDE at ECUPirates.com.
Ready to take the road less traveled? This November, get behind the wheel of a brand new 2025 Subaru Outback at Capital Subaru of Greenville with 0.9% APR financing for 72 months. That's right, legendary Subaru capability with financing that's almost too good to be true. Capital Subaru of Greenville, off Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Proud official partner of the ECU Pirates, where adventure begins and savings never end. Price does not include licensing costs, registration fees, or $6.99 dealer administration fee. See dealer for details. Offer expires December 1st, 2025.
Hey Pirate Nation, are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across Eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. First Flight is more than just a branch. They're on a mission to take better care of our community. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit firstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Shiny teeth in me. Hey Pirate Nation, this is Dr. Holly, owner of Pirate Dental. At Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Does your tooth hurt?
They fix teeth.
Chipped tooth?
They fix teeth.
Need a second opinion?
We fix teeth.
Need a crown, have a cavity? We fix teeth. Bottom line, at Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Call us today at 252-321-2500 or visit us at piratedental.com. Online appointments available. Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Go Pirates.
Shiny teeth in me.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This holiday season, make your home the coziest place to be, indoors and out. At Doddridge Patio and Hearth Shop, you'll find everything you need to warm up your winter. From elegant outdoor fire pits, comfortable patio furniture, and premium grills that are perfect for any holiday party. And when it's time to bring the warmth indoors, our stunning selection of gas logs will keep you cozy all winter long. Find all this and more at Doddridge Patio and Hearth Shop on Charles Boulevard in Greenville next to McAllister's.
This is Carter Spivey, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. If you're cruising around town or headed out for a weekend adventure, make sure you're riding in something you can count on from Capital Subaru of Greenville. These folks aren't just selling cars, they're supporting our community every mile of the way. From brand new Subarus with legendary all-wheel drive to quality pre-owned vehicles, Capital Subaru has your back. Friendly service, no gimmicks, just great deals and even better people. Stop by Capital Subaru of Greenville today or visit capitalofgreenville.com. Capital Subaru, love what you drive. Now let's take it back in. Here's Clip.
All right, thank you, Jackson. We got Nick. We got Mully Man, J-Bone. Mully and I were talking during the break as we were coming back about Death by Lightning, the James Garfield miniseries on Netflix and how it is really good. And I want to see more programs of that ilk. So if anyone has any history recommendations for me, let me know.
Biopics, and then what would that be? The
Have you seen John Adams?
No, I thought no.
With Paul Giamatti?
No,
on HBO.
This one has a bit of a comedic flair to it.
It's a little bit dark at times, but yeah, it's got some. Yeah, it's got.
I don't want a straight up boring.
Well, yeah, Paul Giamatti's funny.
What'd you just say?
And John Adams.
John Adams was one of the original stand-ups. I don't know if you recognize that. He and Richard Pryor toured together.
Talked about the original airline food on the Wright brothers' first flight, I believe.
I bet they had peanuts too.
Yeah. But yeah, if anybody has any recommendations, let me know. Real quick, Chili Water Chat Gang. Pike says he liked the stream and he said, WTF, Wake Forest.
What's up, Pike?
Jerry says hello. Hey, Jerry.
Hello.
Help the bell!
Because we are the Chili Water Chat Gang. Yes, you are. Josh says Wake Forest is softer than 10-ply. Joel says take the money and run. A lot of people talking about Wake Forest buying out a trip here to Dowdy Ficklen Stadium, which bums me out because I think I said, when were we going over the schedules? Was it late last week? I was excited about Wake Forest coming here.
I might have not been here.
For the first time since Chris Johnson had a long touchdown run against them in a loss.
Tell you what, 750 gets you a good quarterback, though.
I reckon. I just, we talk so much about attendance now and how the opponent is dependent upon people going to Dowdy Ficklen Stadium, and it's harder and harder to get attractive opponents in here.
Would Wake Forest been one that you felt like would have moved the needle?
Just because it's been so long and they're an in-state ACC team, I feel like yes. Now, if they were on the schedule every year, probably not. But for a one-off, yeah.
What moves it more, them or App State?
Wake Forest.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. Power 4 opponent, yeah.
I would disagree. And that's okay. I mean, it's okay.
That is okay. Jerry, what do you think?
I don't know. I think around here, App State's a bigger brand when it comes to football.
Well, I think there's more that could be a potential long-term rivalry type situation there with East Carolina and App State. You're not going to get Wake every year, but you could sign a longer-term deal with App State.
That's why it moves the needle.
But I don't think Wake. To me, that doesn't scream football powerhouse out of the ACC that I'm going to be excited to play.
Okay.
I mean, if you're going to go there, I think the bottom of that would be obviously Carolina State, but maybe Duke. Of course, Duke right now is really good. May win the ACC. But
they just lost to UConn.
Well, they did.
But yeah.
They can still win the ACC.
Oh, by the way, Jennings Hall, I forgot. She's not here today.
We still do.
She'll be here later this week. And while Mully is saying, hey, they can still win the ACC, it reminds me
of Pat Narduzzi.
Jared's been wanting to talk about this for a while. Go ahead.
Yeah. We have the clip. Play Pat Narduzzi.
Do you feel like this is a must-win for this team when it comes to something?
Absolutely not. It is not an ACC game. I'm glad you brought that up. It's not an ACC game. I gladly get beat 103 or 110 to 10 in that game. They can put 100 up on us as long as we win the next two after that. But again, our focus is on Notre Dame and getting as many wins as we can.
Wait.
Kind of sounds like you don't want as many wins as you can. He said he'd gladly win by 100 points.
Pitt's playing Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
He said he'll gladly lose 110 to 10 because as long as they win the next two. But then didn't he say our focus is on Notre Dame?
And to win as many games as possible, which is very contradictory of the first part.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only have 3 swipes at it left.
How is the rallying cry, too, Jared, for the players here?
Way to fire the boys up. I don't like... Yeah, we don't care. We could lose by 100. It doesn't really matter. If you're a player on that team, it's like, way to have confidence, coach. Jeez.
So why are we even focusing on this game?
Why are we even playing? Let's just not even show up.
That's a very weird statement.
Hey, to finish my thought on the Wake thing, I think the team that I think is kind of similar, but do something with Syracuse. That used to be, do something with West Virginia.
Yeah, but we got to get them here.
No, I get it, but I think there's a threshold there where Wake would come with Syracuse. Yeah, they should. They're not But anyway, I just Wake does not scream like that's going to be a fun football environment. I mean, even if you just get just the fan base from App State, they're going to be a whole lot more fun than the typical fan base from Wake Forest.
Well, it's about what are the other options. So here are the other home games coming up for ECU. App State and Central next year. 2027, Western Carolina, Georgia State.
Yeah, those are two. I mean,
gross.
Yes.
2028, NC State, Coastal Carolina.
That's great.
And then Charleston Southern.
All three pretty good.
That state game might.
Charleston Southern's FCS game, Mully. That's not pretty good.
But it's still, I just think it's what's better than North Carolina Central.
How?
Let me count the ways.
Please. Give me one.
First off, I guess we still was. Central came in and we had to play them on Sunday. Was that who was that?
That was A&T.
A&T, yeah, okay. But I mean, I don't know. It just feels like a better game to me.
2029.
That state game makes it though.
Probably not. 2029, Old Dominion, Liberty. Like I'd much rather see Wake than those teams.
Well, that's not setting a real high bar, buddy. When you're talking about
that is my point. There's not a high bar.
And I'm saying let's get a Syracuse or a West Virginia. These teams. It's not like we're asking Alabama to come here or Georgia.
I'm on board with that.
We're saying what I'm saying is I just don't think that is a huge needle mover. I think we're better off to play App State or Coastal as opposed to playing Wake Forest.
We had a bird in the hand is what I'm saying. We had a home game with Wake Forest. Now we don't. So we're stuck with Western and Georgia State and Charleston Southern.
Well, not all in that year. Anyway, let's talk purple and gold because we're going to just, this is like we're going to have to agree to disagree. Hey, J-Bone's on my side.
I guess, man.
So all's good.
So y'all rather see App State in Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium than Wake Forest?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just don't think Wake Forest is relevant when it comes to football. I mean, they're the afterthought of the triangle, just with all those big four teams right there.
So now, what is App State?
Now, if Wake wanted to come in to play basketball, although they've not been relevant lately, there's at least something that makes you feel like, all right, that'd be kind of cool.
They're a tournament team this year.
Well, guess who we do have in basketball? App State.
Yep.
And see that's like, okay, well, it's App State. I think when I'm thinking about App State, I'm thinking about the totality of the environment, the fan base, the fact that it's a more natural rival, and I just think it would be a better draw. Whether or not it's a better game, I think it'd be a better draw.
Kenny wants Boston College so he can kick the butt when they ran from the bowl game.
Yeah,
Jamie said Wake Forest just beat a top 20 Virginia team.
They did. It's a great point. It's a great point.
They did.
But all right, Virginia. It would be I'd rather play Virginia.
One of my all-time favorite home ECU games was a Saturday kind of early evening against Virginia at Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. Great game. Pirates won. It was great. That was a long time ago. Thank you, Terry Holland. R.I.P. All right, purple gold.
Yeah.
Did you see anything, Mully?
It's kind of the obviously the culmination of the regular fall work, and it's kind of same song, different verse. A lot of pieces out there, some names that I think you'll see this year. It's going to be an interesting deal where, and I think I've said this before, Cliff will definitely be able to. He could go all offense or heavy offense or heavy defense. He's definitely going to have late inning subs, which he likes to do. Fifth year, the grad transfer number 0, Jeff Sabater, is a guy that I think you'll see a lot of. I don't know if he'll be in a starting role the whole time. I don't even think the staff knows that right now. But a guy that can really run, plus defender, had Nintendo numbers where he came from. Just kind of going through the roster here, some guys that jumped off.
Something you said there, though, Mullet. John McCormick came by earlier, the GM of the Yard Gnomes. He was out there this weekend and said, I don't know what the heck happened in the scrimmages or whatever with who did we play?
Greensboro and App.
Yeah. But he said, man, we're going to be deep. And it's kind of early to say that, but it sounds like you agree.
No, I think there's a lot of moving parts. And when you're in a fall situation and you're trying to run a bunch of guys out there to figure out what you've got, sometimes you're not going to have a lot of with great chemistry when you're playing a Greensboro or App State or whoever you're playing in the fall, even when you playing against each other. But yeah, there's some options. And again, I go back, man, a guy that has really had a great fall to me, and as much I've watched probably see more fall this year than I normally see. Alex Boucher, man, has just been really good, and they've moved him around different places, but it's been the offensive side. He's he's got a far more mature approach and looks. I mean, and I've said this. I may have said he looks like a pro hitter. I mean, it's been really, really good. Now, can he carry it into the spring? Is it consistent through the whole time? I don't know. But I'm telling you, coming out of the fall, I really like what I've seen out of him.
If he's to play day one, is he a DH or would he be in the field somewhere?
I mean, they've moved him around. He has actually pitched some, but he's been over at first. He's played some second.
Yeah.
But quite frankly, the only place I haven't seen him play is shortstop.
Short.
Yeah. So, Colby Wallace, on the other hand, is you've seen him at third and short. You've seen Irby play get a lot of reps at third.
Why would they put him at third? Do they have another first baseman?
There's some guys, and again, you've had Boucher go over there and play some first base. They've got a transfer. I'm drawing a blank on his name. I'm looking through the roster, and I'm sure anyway, they've got another guy. He's got 2 years left that has had a lot of reps over at first base. I'm just drawing a blank on his name.
I mean, just classic Cliff, though, just having versatile guys, right?
And I think more so this year. I think it's kind of been one of these things where they've recruited those parts. They've recruited those pieces and parts. But I mean, freshman wise, there's a couple. I mean, again, everybody's talking, about Kobe Weber and Weber. We got to figure out which one it is, but he is special on the mound. Big right-hander, and man, he just brings it out of the clouds. Interesting behind the plate. I think you're going to have competition that maybe a lot of people hadn't had imagined. With Walker Barron and Blade Carver, who's a junior transfer. I think he's probably the more, matter of fact, he had a backspin line drive out of the park on Sunday in his first AB, just absolutely a rocket. I think he's your more offensive option, but I'll also say that I don't think anybody gave East Carolina better at bats for the first third of the season last year than Walker Barron did. So it may give you a chance to both of them keep fresh legs. You get a chance to kind of, again, hit the matchups and, go at it that way. Braden Bachman, a freshman, number 29, little solid built, kind of right-handed. I mean, just kind of, I don't want to say stumpy, but not a super tall guy. 5'10" is what they got him listed at. But all he does is hit line drives. I mean, I just...
Where's the Green Central kid from last year?
Ray Burst has been all over the place. And you know what? And again, just my observation, I've seen him kind of step it up through the fall. He started off a little bit slow and almost like a little bit passive in his approach maybe. But he's picked it up. He's been playing second, short, third, outfield. I mean, he's kind of been all over the place. Jack Vogel, the kid from Walter State, big. I mean, this kid's a big donkey, and he hits balls out on Charles. I mean, he's got real juice. But what impresses me with this guy is how well he adjusts with two strikes. You'll see big leg lift and kind of, you can tell it's a swing built for, to do damage, but he can cut it down and hit with the two-strike approach. So, I mean, again, I could go through the roster. We talk about a lot of these guys because they have had a good fall, and it's been impressive to watch. The other one that jumps off, Jack Herring, if you remember last year, Jack Herring came in and it was kind of like, well, he kind of felt like he was late to the party, and they signed him kind of late, and it was just out of pure necessity. And he didn't really look the part. It's kind of like, it's kind of a nondescript. That dude has been in the weight room. He's done some good things, to get stronger and kind of change his look, and has hit some balls really, really hard. And I think a lot of this, again, with Jay Gautreaux and his approach and the difference in offensive philosophy, again, he's going to tune the car. It's still unknown who's going to drive it. I would bet Cliff will be at third base. But, man, they get off some pretty aggressive swings, and there is a clear difference in their approach when they go to a two-strike look. So it's going to be fun. I think, again, the lineup you see opening weekend against Xavier, I don't imagine will look anything like that as we get into the middle of March. I'm sure you'll see some pieces and parts kind of in and out, but there are a lot of pieces and parts. I didn't even really get on the pitching staff, but, I mean, there's a lot to be excited about. It's just going to be a matter of figuring out the chemistry piece and getting everybody, on the same page.
We'll take your temperature late January, early February, but Mully usually is you kind of call it like you see it. If you think the team could struggle, you'll tell us. If you think they're going to be good, you'll say it. But right now, sounds like you're pretty optimistic.
I am
about this
super
team.
Optimistic about the roster. It's going to be dependent upon how the team comes together, and if that makes sense. The pieces are certainly there. It's just a matter of, again, defining roles. When you have that many good players, the key to the success is understanding what your job is and how all this big machine works, and not only understanding your job but accepting your job and being prepared. It's a really hard thing to do, especially when it's cold out, to sit over there on the bench and get called in for a pinch hit AB when it's 45 degrees in the 8th inning. So that's a mental preparation and obviously physical, and you got to be ready for that. So I think that's going to be the key to the whole thing. But again, I really do feel really good. And I said the first name I gave when you asked me way back when the fall started was Braxton Tramel.
Yeah.
And Braxton Tramel from the left side, and I've always liked him better from the left side as a hitter. He's a switch hitter. Has had some really, really impressive goes. The right side looks a little like he's still working through some things, but a good-looking player, another guy that has played second, he's played third, he's played some outfield, so a lot of versatility there, and it should be it'll be a long, cold, hot stove as we sit back and kind of wait on February to get here, and then it'll be a mad dash.
Do we? They still have not put out a schedule, or have they?
No, schedule's out.
Okay, all right. We haven't talked about it here on the show yet. So where is it? Let's see. Where's the schedule?
It's out.
Okay.
Let's see. Open with Xavier. I'm trying to.
Because I know we've talked about it, and I've been told who's going to be here for a team or two from LeClaire and everything, but I am not seeing it online. So anyway, if anybody
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Xavier.
Oh, man, we got a cool hat schedule.
Yeah, Xavier, Campbell, NIU, Carolina, home, neutral, away, Charleston and Fayetteville. The LeClaire Classic, who I am blanking on the teams right now.
You got Troy. You've got the other two I'm blanking on. It's not the sexiest sounding LeClaire Classic,
like
but
Rutgers, maybe.
But that Troy team, and the reason they stand out, I think that's going to be a lot of fun to watch East Carolina play Troy. I think very similar styles. Troy will get after it. It'll be aggressive baseball. So anyway, that's the one that jumped off the page in the LeClaire Classic.
That hat schedule is dangerous because it just makes me want to buy hats.
Yeah. I mean, the Coastal Series in Conway, that's a big one, March 6th through the 8th.
Yeah.
Obviously, UNCW, Duke, State, all on the schedule. I mentioned the Carolina Series.
Really, the Duke coach left Mully for Virginia.
UVA, right.
Did what's his name, Pollard? Did Pollard and Godwin not get along or something? Or because they played every year, right?
Yeah, but you're talking about why wouldn't we play UVA?
No. It was more about Duke. Like, I thought I had heard something like, well, the new coach, ECU and Duke will probably play. I don't know. I thought I had heard in the past, like, Pollard and Godwin didn't get along.
I don't.
I mean, they were back and forth at the game last year, and Godwin got tossed.
Yeah, I don't know that there's anything more to it than just, it is what it is.
Okay.
Hey, listen, man, if you're Duke and you're playing the RPI game and doing all the things, and do you want to take a chance at playing a team? I don't know. It's it's kind of like last year. We saw that last NC State game at State was canceled due to quote unquote weather, and I think that was just a mutual agreement that, hey, neither one of us need to play. We're beat up, and so I mean these things that, again, when you have 56 on the schedule, there's going to be some ebbs and flows. But look, Pollard and CG Babe, I don't know what their relationship is, but maybe I'm sure they're I do know that they're both hyper competitive guys, and and it has a tendency to manifest itself when you're locked up in front of 5,000 fans that that happen to be the scenario here, or even at the Pro Park.
All right, Mully, you watched the college basketball game yet?
Just a little bit of Carolina, Kansas.
Yeah, I watched
it was kind of like two games. The first half, and then Carolina just came back and stormed all over them. But not a ton. I mean, not as long as we've still got football and as much football's out there, and I'm still kind of in that hangover period of getting over the maybe the greatest World Series I've ever gotten a chance to watch.
All right, so tonight we get the new college football playoff rankings, right?
I did want to circle back to this because if Duke wins the ACC, they're not making a playoff. There could be like James Madison and the American champion in the playoff. ACC's not. Nobody's guaranteed. It's top 5 conference champions.
Well, it wouldn't be. So what is it? Who's guaranteed?
The top 5 ranked conference champions.
Right. Okay. Well, it wouldn't be.
If Duke is 5 and 4 right now.
No, I got you there, but it wouldn't be the American champion and James Madison. It would be one of them, and then one of the like Oklahoma or Texas, right?
Would 5 conference champions make the thing? I mean, Oklahoma wouldn't be winning the SEC.
No. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure we're all saying the same thing. What does the bracket look like right now?
I guess. Well, I don't know, because it was Virginia last week and they lost.
All right, so here's a projection. So it still has Georgia Tech.
Yeah, but Duke's still in the running.
But if you take them out, you would put another at-large team in, right?
You would. There's 5 conference champions that make the playoff.
SEC, Big 10, Big 12,
American, Sun Belt. If Duke at 9 and 4 is not being higher ranked than 12 and 1 James Madison.
I think you're right, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, my buddy Paul, I talked with him about it, and then as soon as I got home, I saw Ovius and Giglio talking about it. And I'm like, I haven't even thought about this. Duke still has a chance to win the ACC, and that means the ACC probably not getting a team in the playoff.
How far they have fallen.
That would be phenomenal. But they would probably rank.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's some, you know, they don't want.
Well, my question is, tonight when the brackets are unveiled, will the 12 seed be South Florida or James Madison? Who's going to be on the graphic?
The ACC leader.
No. No, between those two.
No, okay.
South Florida or James Madison? Who's going to be number 12?
Probably JMU.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But
so is the SEC going to dominate basketball like they did last year? College basketball?
Bama just won at St. John's.
Yeah. Michigan State beat Arkansas, but how serious is Arkansas?
Yeah. I think it's going to be another great year for maybe the ACC will come back a little bit this year, Mully. I don't know. I honestly haven't followed it too closely since it's begun, but I think the Big 12 had the most top 10 teams preseason. They had 3, which was the most out of any other league. So, yeah. All right, Mully, enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, man.
That was good. Hey, great baseball recap for us.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Always happy to help.
All right, we will take a break, come back, wrap up hour number 1. Coming up hour 2, we got Brian Bailey and also Jonah Dillon to let us know about the Memphis Tigers. Got that coming up in hour 2 as well. Jamie says Kentucky and Louisville tonight. Yeah, we'll run down the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard and
Memphis Ole Miss.
Look at some basketball matchups. Back with you after this timeout.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Factory Mattress Outlet. Need a better night's sleep for the holidays? Take advantage of big savings on the largest selection of name brand mattresses in the area. Save up to $900 on America's finest quality mattress brand. Stearns & Foster, handcrafted quality that's second to none. Face it, to have a good day, you've got to have a good night. Shop local and save on Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Factory Mattress Outlet, Greenville Boulevard, Greenville, and on the web at factorymattressusa.com.
The holidays are right around the corner, and there's no better gift than the gift of confidence. At Beauty Bar Medi Spa, we'll help you glow all season long. From Botox, dermal fillers, to facials and advanced laser treatments, our expert team delivers results that make you feel radiant, refreshed, and holiday party ready. And the best part, your journey begins with a free consultation, personalized just for you. Don't wait, the holidays are coming fast. Call Beauty Bar Medi Spa today or book online. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, because glowing skin is always in season. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate journey today by calling 341-1999 92. Go Pirates.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
One of the biggest advantages of working with a local insurance agency like Flatlands Jessup is our independence. Unlike the cavemen and khaki wearers at national agencies, we shop multiple insurance carriers under one roof to save you time and truly find the best coverage for you. We don't charge a consulting fee. You can get help from the local award-winning team without paying a penny more than you would if you enrolled yourself. Convenience, cost savings, customer service, that's a win. Flatlands Jessup, your whole world covered.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and one goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Wings Over Greenville is getting in the fall mood with their new pumpkin spice flavor. Pumpkin spice on chicken? Believe it! Their new pumpkin spice wings and tenders mix sweet, warm fall flavors with crispy, savory chicken. First time app user? Get free boneless wings just for signing up. And when you order delivery through the app, you skip the middleman. No extra fees from third-party apps like Uber Eats or DoorDash. And don't forget, use the promo code PIRATE25 for 10% off your meal. So fly smart. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver.
Shopping season is in full swing at Russell's in downtown Washington. This is Rhonda, and new arrivals are everywhere in the store. We have new sportswear from Peter Millar, Johnny O, Gentile, and Duckhead. The pants, shirts, sweaters, and vests are all on the showroom floor, ready for you. Shop now for a new sports coat from Johnny O, Harshafter Marks, or Duckhead. And ladies, we're fully stocked with new dresses, sweaters, outerwear, and jewelry. Russell's on Main Street in downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
This is John David Baker, offense coordinator for the ECU Pirates, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Join veteran-owned and operated 5th Street Hardware on Saturday, November 22nd from 1 to 11 p.m. for Red, White, and Tunes. They'll have a day full of music and food and drink specials celebrating our veterans. Enjoy trio and duo acts all day, leading into a full band headlining performance. There will be giveaways, special guests, and non-stop tunes, a celebration of music, community, and gratitude. There will be no admission cost, but donations will be accepted on site. We'll see you at Hardware on November 22nd for Red, White, and Tunes. Writing a business plan can be difficult to begin. Pitt Community College's Small Business Center is here to help. Register today for How to Write a Business Plan being held at Pitt Community College tonight, Tuesday, November 11th from 6 to 8 p.m. Register today at pittcc.edu. Search for Small Business Center. Now let's take it back in for the wrap-up of Hour 1. Here's Clip.
All right. Thank you, veterans, for allowing me to do what I do.
Yep.
When Veterans Day rolls around, it just reminds me of how inconsequential I am to society with what we do day in, day out.
It's like you see these people be like, hey, you matter. It's like, I really don't think I do. Like, to a few people, of course, but like in the grand scheme of things.
Who's told you that you matter?
You
Somebody said that?
Yeah, you say certain things and people are like, hey, you matter.
That's nice to hear.
Well,
I wish somebody would say that to me.
Well, you matter, Clip.
Yeah, but
to me,
from you,
to the whole world.
nothing.
Well, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't matter. But the veterans do. The troops do. The people that protect us and our freedoms do.
Correct.
You matter to Studio B, Clip.
Correct. That, again, that doesn't matter, though, to me. I mean, look at Nick. He doesn't care if I just poof off into Nirvana right now or whatever. Limbo.
Purgatory.
Purgatory, I think is the word I was looking for. What is Nirvana?
It's a band.
I know that.
It used to be a band.
What happened to him?
I tell you what, man, that guy just lost his lid.
That's.
I mean, you listen to his music. I knew he was mad, but God, to blow your top like that.
Yeah, he had some stuff going on.
I mean, if I was with Courtney Love, that'd probably be the best option on it.
Wow.
Thank you, veterans, though.
Yep, that is the main thing we are trying to express at this very moment. Right now, there are 5 teams in the Eastern Conference with 20-plus points. The Carolina Hurricanes are one of those teams. They have 22, one shy of the Devils.
With the Devils.
But the Canes are playing great. They have won 4 in a row. They play against the Caps tonight. Real quick, Nick, can you give us a preview of Washington and Carolina?
Carolina lost. They lost Legault for a while because he tore open his hand punching a guy, but he missed and got his skate.
And what was he punching him in the foot?
So, instead of letting that anger overcome him, he should have just let go.
So what happened was he's punching down at a guy, missed completely.
Never punched down.
And got a skate and just cut his hand.
That's brutal.
Really bad.
Yeah. We're way over 12 seconds, but that's all right. Your at the beginning lasted 4.
Hey, man.
You feel good about tonight?
Yeah. They got Gostisbehere back. The Capitals are kind of weird, but other than that, it should be a good team.
As in what? Like they have weird interests?
They're a creep. They're a weirdo.
What the hell are they doing here? They don't belong here.
I was about to hang it.
Yep, you gotta be quick.
Gotta be quicker than the draw.
Gotta
be quicker than that.
What's Ovi doing? Just like old man skating on the ice?
He stands at his little left left circle and doesn't really move.
Yeah.
It's kind of like he has a walker on the ice, but he doesn't move.
All right, Canes are a favorite in tonight's game. And we'll talk to A-Harp about that. We'll see how many doubloons he's going to put on the Canes tonight.
I'm going to say 1.5 gold doubloons.
On the Carolina Hurricanes.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight in college basketball, Louisville, Kentucky.
Big one.
Great rivalry game.
Moof.
Wake Forest is at Michigan. Duke Army, the Coach K Bowl, coming up tonight, 7 o'clock.
Florida State, Florida.
Yeah. Once a good rivalry, now Florida's favored by nearly 20. And Texas Tech, Illinois, coming up 8:30 on Fox Sports 1. That is a top 15 matchup. Creighton, Gonzaga for you late nighters, coming up at 10 o'clock. So pretty good night of college basketball on this Tuesday. Couple of college football games as well.
We got Maction.
We got Tuesday night Maction in the form of Kent State, Akron, and Ohio, Western Michigan.
Big win for Kent State in basketball last night, topping off the Seahawks.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that with Ken Watlington coming up. Did Antonio Gates play in that game?
Yeah, I believe he did.
All right. We will. Those scores, by the way, on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by Dubuck. Take a break, come back. Brian Bailey joins us when we return Pirate Radio Live after this.
Michaels & Gakwe Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gakwe, and our mission at Michaels & Gakwe is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gakwe are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gakwe Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Greenville Utilities customers should be proud to know their electric, natural gas, water, and wastewater utilities are owned by the community. That means decisions are made locally, not in some other city or state. It means the utilities are run in the best interest of the community, not to make profits for out-of-state shareholders. It means reliability is high while rates remain low. Greenville Utilities, safely providing reliable utility solutions for the Greenville region since 1905.
Here it is. Cooler weather is creeping in, football is in the air, and if climbing up and down stadium steps is a chore for you and your knees or your hips hurt with every step, there may be relief right around the corner. QC Kinetics are medical professionals that use advanced PRP and stem cell protocols that have helped tens of thousands of people with their joint pain. The stem cells come from your own body to revitalize and regenerate your joints. If you've been told you need surgery, you owe it to yourself to get a second opinion. Call QC Kinetics now to get started. 252-765-PAIN.
Play it again, sports. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good.
So good, so good, so good.
I saved a bunch of cash. Buy, sell, trade. Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play it again, sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon's delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. This month, Doug Henry is giving away $50 gift cards with every vehicle purchased until November 27th. Stop into Doug Henry today and they will help you find the vehicle of your dreams. Doug Henry is easy to find right on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Want to make your day better? You can now order 2 large original crust one-topping pizzas from Papa John's for only $9.99 each. Take advantage of this awesome carry-out special now by logging on to papajohns.com and make today a pizza day for only $9.99 each. Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Go Pirates!
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why I'm here. State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer and my team are here to help you go for 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score some savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Timothy Sawyer, at 493-0002 today.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. Their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Visit them at 2330 Hemby Lane in Greenville or call 752-1600. Now let's take it back in for the start of Hour 2. Here's Clip.
Mentioned the Buck scoreboard a moment ago. How about a thankful give back at the Buck with Caden Jones, Cooper Greer, and Craig Hammer, Wednesday, November 26th, 10 p.m.
I was about to say
10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Guys, enough. We get it. Appreciate you, Nick, for never saying anything. 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. on November 26th on a Wednesday. That's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. $5 entry fee or 5 canned goods. All donations, money and cans, go to the U.S. Food Bank of Central and Eastern North Carolina. So awesome stuff there. All right. Jamie said, excellent breakdown by Nick. And weird. So, good breakdown. We got you ready for Canes hockey coming up later tonight. Hunter says one defenseman gets healthy and then another one gets injured for the Canes.
That's all good.
That's just the way it is. But we persevere. We as Canes fans, I say. I'm speaking of we as Canes. Chili Water Chat Gang, brought to you by Chili Water. You can order 12 packs now at chiliwater.com. Find it at a store near you. Glad to have you folks with us today. And glad to have Brian Bailey joining us earlier today inside of Studio C. Let's hear our chat with BB right now.
Closer.
All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, the Hall of Famer, coming off a Hall of Fame weekend, Brian Bailey. And BB, what a fun weekend it was. You got the football win and all of the old folks back here in Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. Man, it was really cool.
Well, he called those guys old folks. He called me ancient then because I'm a lot older than those guys. But that was great, seeing all the guys, Shane Carden and Justin Hardy and Dwayne Harris getting into the Hall of Fame, and then all the other guys that were there. I saw Savone Revel on the sideline. I said, Savone, you're coming back for the Raider game, right? And he said, yes. I said, but can you please save my Cowboys and do something? And he started laughing. Well, obviously, the season's probably already over, but they made some trades, and Savone's going to get a chance. I can't wait to watch him play.
I know. Kind of forget about him because he's been kind of out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, we both have a lot to forget about this football season, don't we?
You ain't lying.
Well, at least we're in it together. It's not like I can come in and say, "Hey," So, and you can't. So we both stink.
I got zero to say, and the Cowboys beat the Commanders.
Yeah,
year,
but
so.
that.
We're going to have a blue Christmas watching that game, Bailey.
Blue, yeah, exactly. We'll have Elvis going, blue, blue, blue Christmas.
I feel like some things got lost in the shuffle this weekend with we finally beat Charlotte. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We got our 6th win. That's great. But the aspirations are so much higher. Those kind of get left on the burner a little bit just to see what happens with the shakeout with the conference and everything. And I actually talked to Blake Harrell earlier today, and he was talking about, hey, we need a few miracles to happen for us to we got to do our part, obviously. But as far as South Florida losing, North Texas losing, still some things that need to be done for the Pirates to get in the championship game.
What I think, and obviously I've seen all that stuff too, if East Carolina takes care of business and gets to 9-3, I think there's a very good chance they'll be in it. Because you look at year in and year out, teams lose games down the stretch that they're supposed to win. And it just happens that way. Yeah. But if you go 9-3 and you don't get in, you're still 9-3.
We were talking yesterday about what does this say about the league? Like, do we need divisions or? I mean, it could, because we're going to have a lot of teams with really good records at the end of this thing, and a couple are going to be left out. But it's just a shame that it could be like one loss to Tulane, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's their one blemish, and that keeps them out of a championship.
And the problem with divisions is that you can't tell how it's going to stack out, and one division could be stacked, and the other division you could have 3 or 4 losses and still possibly get in. So I think that's one of the problems with divisions. But as you said, you hate to see it that the Pirates would go 9-3 with just one loss in the American and not get a shot at the championship game. That would be disappointing, but still you can't really look the other way at 9-3.
Did John Gilbert give any hints or clues on where the Pirates might be bowling this year?
No, he said he's already on the phone talking to folks and that kind of thing. And the bowl thing is so weird because he did talk about this a little bit, that if the SEC can't fill all their spots, there could be an attractive bowl that opens up. He mentioned the Liberty Bowl, which obviously in East Carolina football history, the Liberty Bowl has a great history with East Carolina. That'd be so much fun to go back to the city of Elvis and playing the Liberty Bowl.
You've been to a few of those, haven't you?
I have been to 4 Liberty Bowls. Yes, I have.
Is that your favorite bowl? I mean,
no, my favorite bowl was the Hawaii Bowl.
Okay,
yeah.
Which that's also a possibility too, right?
I saw CBS put East Carolina in the Hawaii Bowl, but John acted like that was not going to be a possibility. So I think
he shot down your dreams.
Again,
we looked at it yesterday. What do we see, Jared? Birmingham, some kind of Crampton Bowl. Where was that?
That was Montgomery, Alabama. The Athletic did have Hawaii Bowl.
Yeah. I've seen that somewhere. I knew that, but
somebody said there was a military bowl versus NC State. I'm like, no way. We can do that again.
No, we don't need to do that again. One of the other bowls I thought that was really good was the Beef O'Brady's Bowl down in St. Pete. I mean, they did a nice job with that bowl. And another surprisingly bowl, the New Orleans Bowl, because the Sugar Bowl was also played in New Orleans, about a week and a half, 2 weeks later. But early in the bowl season, the New Orleans Bowl, and the Pirates had a really good week that week down in New Orleans.
And played a road game against Louisiana.
They certainly did.
Yeah, the Cajuns.
I got the full list right here. ESPN Veterans Bowl versus La Tech. Other ESPN guy.
That is Texas, maybe? Or is
I
that
think that's the
Alabama?
The IS4S.
Yeah, okay.
And then Frisco Bowl versus Louisiana Tech. CBS Sports First Responders Bowl versus Liberty.
And it's surprising that all those are Texas bowls because we've never done that before. So that would be a surprise to me.
Bailey's trying to go to Frisco.
I'll go to Frisco. I'll go stand by that Roger Staubach statue and 50 yards apart with Drew Pearson and shed a tear and think back to the glory days.
You also got Gasparilla Bowl versus Coastal, and then Birmingham, Troy.
Gasparilla would be good because that's Florida, right?
Yeah. Is that Camping World Stadium?
Yeah, maybe so. I don't
I'm
know.
not sure.
In Orlando?
There's a big.
No, that one's in Gasparilla's in Tampa.
Yeah, because
that's
it's a big
right, it's in
pirate
Tampa.
thing.
Yeah, that would be good.
Pirate Palooza.
Anything warm weather would be great.
Saw a picture, Bailey, with all the 88s from Dallas and thought about you.
Did you?
Yeah. So it was from the modern era, I guess, CD, Dez, Michael Irvin, and then Pearson.
Drew Pearson.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Was there one before Pearson, or he's the OG 88?
I think so, yeah. And he was so much fun to watch because it seemed like late in the game, if the Cowboys needed a drive, they would start off by throwing him a little 10-yard out, and he tiptoeing around the sidelines and get it started. He made some great catches in pirate football and Cowboy football history.
Great story. Also, well, I brought it up, so I can't say that.
I was going to say.
Hey, all we got is our old
memories. That's all we've got.
Bailey, let me tell you about the posse. They had Art Monk and Ricky Sanders,
John Riggins,
Gary
and
Clark.
how he ran through the Dolphins.
Oh yeah.
John Facenda's voice and John Riggins. Man,
that's some good stuff right there.
Good stuff. NFL films, music. Did you have any NFL films, music as a kid?
No,
because your childhood was different than mine. I actually bought the album somehow, and I had an album, so I would play the album in my bedroom, and my bedroom wasn't any bigger than hardly anything, but I'd take that football and jump on the bed and hear that NFL music, and man, I was having a good time.
That's what we used to do, Jarrett, back in the day.
That's all we could do. I didn't have any friends, so that's what we did.
No, and in my childhood, Bailey, it was burning NFL films music to a CD so I could listen to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of did the same thing, just a
same basic
different
thing.
way to go about it. Pirates and Memphis, East Carolina, as of yesterday, was a favorite in this game.
That's a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah, I think the thought is Memphis, what do they have to play for as far as championship things go? Also, they have played a lot of games in a row, whereas ECU has had a couple byes mixed in. I think the Pirates are the fresher team right now.
And Memphis has got to watch out not letting one loss turn into two. I think that's part of the process, too.
Or letting that UAB loss turn into just losses the rest of the year, because that one is still a head-scratcher.
Yeah, I agree. It's
Tulane's one thing. UAB is another.
Yeah, exactly. Tulane, that was a good game Friday night. That was fun to watch.
I missed the, rally. Tulane was handling pretty good last time I looked.
Well, they rallied. They had a chance. I mean, I was really hoping that they would win that game.
Well, the Pirates, Blake Harrell has not lost as a favorite. And another thing, too, we mentioned Memphis losing to UAB. Blake Harrell has avoided those so far in his tenure.
Yeah.
He has taken care of business. And you can say, all right, he hasn't won, as an underdog against BYU or State or Tulane, but when the Pirates are supposed to beat a team, they're beating them, and they're beating them pretty good.
The other thing about Blake is you can hear it in his voice, you can see it in his eyes. I mean, he feels like it's a privilege to be the head football coach.
Yeah.
Some coaches, they feel like that it's a privilege that they, that the school, has a coach like them. But I think with Blake, it's a different deal. I've always felt the same way at Channel 9. I go to work every day thinking it's a privilege, knowing it could be taken away any day. But it's worked out well for 41 plus years. But that's just the mentality of I think the appreciation value, and Blake Harrell has it.
Winning makes everything easier, Bailey, but as far as Blake Harrell year one, you've got everybody tugging you in different directions and everything. You got to deal with players. You got to deal with the games themselves. How do you think he's handled things?
Well, you got to deal with idiots trying to get you to go try chili.
I heard about that. Yeah.
No, but
I was in a chili. I was a judge today, and Blake Harrell came as a guest. And
that was awesome.
A guest judge, and he is just. I feel kind of bad because I don't know. I don't know if he knows how to say no. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I think he's having to learn, and I
Yeah.
think he talks to Coach Shankweiler a lot to find out, hey, where do I cut it off at?
Right.
Because I think Blake kind of looks around and sees where people that really support his program. I think they look at you and look at Pirate Radio that hey, what a positive that this outfit is. And I think that he sees that, and I think he sees, and there are other stations like that as well. Obviously, the official station of the Pirates in radio-wise does a very good job, and he sees that as well. But I think he gives everybody, there's not a platform. He just kind of can feel what all goes on social media-wise and that kind of thing.
He also asked when are we doing another 3-point contest. So I think he wants another crack at it.
There you go.
So we'll have to
go
set
try that
up.
chili and then do the 3 points. And see how that works out.
I'm liking this chair right now.
I
can tell you
bet.
that, Bailey. What was even the question? Oh, Blake Harrell handling his year one as a head coach.
I think
feel
he's doing a great job
pretty
with
good,
it.
right?
Yeah, but he's more. It's really odd though, because the way they set up with Malcolm and Sports Information and what they do during the week, Blake's more accessible in some ways, but then he's less in other ways. And I think after the season's over, they'll sit down and say, hey, I really think that on Wednesdays of game week that he should come out and speak to the media, because I think things change from Mondays and Tuesdays. And I think that there are some different questions that could be asked. And, then the off season, I will make that suggestion. Whether or not he does it, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't think it takes that much time. And I think people would like to hear from the coach, something fresh as far as that goes.
Even if it's just like it's always been kind of a post-practice thing.
Right, a scrum kind of thing with all the media that can be there. And sometimes, it used to be they used to have between 5 and 6, and I was always having problems trying to get somebody there. But, if it's, especially in the mornings, most of us can get there.
Yeah.
And I think that just coming off the field, well, our tough practices are in the books. We've had 3 really good practices, and blah, blah, not like Scotty Montgomery, who always had great practices and couldn't win on the Saturday, but that kind of thing I think it would help.
I kind of forgot we had coordinators a little bit.
Yeah. I mean,
I haven't seen them.
That's right.
At all,
other than on Brian Bailey's show.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen him at all. Holt Naylor's got Josh Aldridge.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, they're MIA as well. So, yeah. The bad part about that is it leads us to speculate and kind of make our own narrative at times.
Well, the other thing I think about that is that I think Blake Harrell was more polished for what he ended up being, the interim head coach, because of doing those press conferences as the coordinator.
Oh, he talked a lot, yeah.
And coming on, to my show or coming on to different things, during the year, during the off season.
Yeah.
So I think that helped him tremendously, and I think that would help, whoever else is in those positions.
Brian Bailey joining us today, Pirate Radio Live, ECU basketball 1-1 after a loss at Richmond, and just I don't know. Anytime we play one of those regional teams on the road early in the season, it doesn't go ECU's way.
You predicted it last week. Said exactly what. The whole time I was listening to some of the end of the game, and I was like, "Clip said it. Clip said that."
And that was just based off history and nothing else, really.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you
there.
one player from Richmond, but it's just that's just the way it is, as the song went by Bruce Hornsby, I believe.
Bruce Hornsby in the range.
Pirates got Elizabeth City State, which is a meaningless game, and then a big one next week on the road at UNCW.
UNC Wilmington, yeah. They're having some struggles, aren't they?
The Watlington Bowl. I don't know. We'll ask Ken tomorrow how they're doing.
He'll be all over it.
Yeah. Oh no, he went to Chapel Hill, saw North Carolina beat Kansas.
Wow, how about that?
So I'm keeping up with results right now. It stinks, Bailey, because I don't know any of the players. Like I'm at that age now where I know the teams, but I couldn't tell you the personnel.
It's so odd, yeah. And it takes me, like, we show highlights of Duke State and Carolina almost exclusively, But it takes a while to figure out, who's who, what's happening, who's number this, number that, looking it up, trying to figure out. And sometimes there'll be something, weird about the way the name is said. And, Knipple last year, when I first saw it, I was like, wonder how that one goes. Wonder if that K is silent or if it is or not.
Kid's balling right now, by the way.
Huh?
Con.
Oh, he
Knipple,
is.
He's balling.
He is.
Hit the ground running.
What's the Hornets record?
Well, we're not looking at record. We're talking about rookie development.
What's the Hornets record?
I couldn't
3
even tell you.
3 and 8,
7, 8, something like that.
Something like that. But hey, I mean, competitive game with the
they're not
Lakers.
the Hurricanes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 and 7.
Canes red hot right now, playing the Caps tonight. All right, Bailey, I guess we got a lot of teams playing this week in high school football, right?
Yes, we do. And we talked about this last week, but, with all the teams getting buys and they're going to have to tweak some of it, I think. But this week we see the top seeds. They all get a chance to play. All the teams that won last week now have to go on the road. But I think it's going to be exciting playoffs down the road, but it's just so difficult to keep up with 8 classifications. Now, we've done it before in football, but, the soccer playoffs this week. I mean, I spent, an hour, 2 hours Sunday trying to figure out who's still alive, what classification they're in, who's this, where can we get to, what can we co-cover. And soccer, to me, is a lot harder to cover than football because soccer, you got to be rolling,
Yeah.
and then, I went to Green Central last night. They scored a goal right off the bat when I got there. I thought, what a great night this is. And then they scored another goal that I totally botched with the camera. I'm not sure where he was at, where the ball was at. All I know is it ended up in the net. But we had some good highlights. Had a good night.
Good stuff. Brian Bailey joining us. If you missed the Brian Bailey Show with John Gilbert, check it out. Pirate Radio TV on YouTube, or you can hear it at 6 o'clock coming up after our program. BB, anything else? We good to go?
We'll see you over at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, 4 o'clock on Saturday. Should be a great weather day, cheap tickets. You've got no excuse not to be there at Dowdy-Ficklin.
All right. Brian Bailey has made the call out. And, should be an awesome weekend for football. Looks like the weather's going to warm up a little bit, so that is nice. What's wrong with you?
Hey, it's cold, stay cold. It's warm, stay warm. Let's quit all this flip-flopping stuff.
All right. You saying like year-round or seasonal?
Seasonal. Like,
okay.
It was 29 last night. Let's go
Stay
ahead
there.
and keep it cold now.
Stay at 29.
Yeah. If it's going to be 73 on Sunday, let's just keep it that the rest of the time then.
Like we did segment 1, I'm going to disagree with that. But I love your opinion. Hey, Veterans Day.
Mm-hmm.
Because of veterans, you can have an opinion like that.
On the weather?
On anything.
Yeah.
I don't care about the weather. I can't control the weather. Don't want to talk about the weather.
I bet there are some countries out there, you talk about the weather, you get executed.
Wow. Okay.
Must be where Cliff Godwin's from.
Shut up.
Back to hour 1. What is more attractive to you, App State at ECU or Wake Forest at ECU, Jackson?
You're going to hate my answer, but it is App State.
That's fine. I don't hate your answer. I just don't understand it. Nick, how about you?
I'm just going to keep doing it from now on. Just to, if I was doing it at App State, but if you're looking at it straight from a national perspective, Wake Forest makes more sense because it's a Power 4. But App State, for in-state reasons, would be more of a football thing.
So App State's your answer?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'm going to change it now that I know their answers. I think I'm going to go Wake Forest.
All right. Maxon, what was your record for MAC games this year?
7-3, I believe.
Is that what it was?
7-3.
I thought it was better than that.
I lost my last 2.
All right. Well, so you're done. 7-3. Awesome year. This will not count on that record, but John Moody has requested a Maction pick for tonight.
Ooh, okay.
So we need your help. I need you to look at the games and come up with your best play for this Tuesday night.
All right.
And this is a request. This is not Jackson coming up with the pick of his own. This is a request from John Moody.
Well, I've decided for the conference championship I'll do one more.
All right.
I'll go money line for the conference championship.
That's fine.
Tonight,
But just you don't need it right now. Just look at the games. Just cut your mic off and look at the games.
That's what I'm doing.
All right. Okay. Good.
I'm up to 12-6 on the PRAs.
Up to 12-6.
I'm still going.
Okay.
I didn't give out mine yesterday because I had lost, I think 3 in a row or something. But I hit Concanipple last night, so that was good.
Good. Hunter wants Nick to say, "Hey Zach, could you do that, please?"
Hey, Zach.
Okay. Sorry, Nick. Sometimes we are just monkeys for these people out here. They ask us to do things and we do it.
All
So,
right.
yeah. Just part of the.
Anybody want me to do something?
Anybody want J-Bone to do something? He'll do it.
I'll do it.
He'll do it, man.
I'll chug a ball of hot sauce.
He'll do it. All you got to do is ask him. He'll do it. Jamie says, is that just football?
Yeah. All the lines I like in MAC basketball tonight. I like the other side. No MAC teams.
Well, that's fine. As long as
State
it's
minus 5.5.
As long as it's a MAC game, I think that's fine.
St. Mary minus 19.5.
I don't know anything about MAC basketball, so I'll pass on that one.
Appreciate your honesty. All right. King of Hearts. Is this your card? Says, during BB's interview with John Gilbert, Gilbert basically confirmed ECU staying with Adidas. Being in Greenville this past weekend, it's pathetic how bad Adidas is at both UBE and Dowdy. Pathetic.
We need to go to Carhartt. This is a very high quality jacket.
Yeah, I don't own a piece of Carhartt.
It is
phenomenal. I think my daughter has some Carhartt gear, but I'm not a Carhartter.
That's why I like it when it gets cold, because I got the hoodie.
Yeah.
And I got the Carhartt.
Oh, you got a hoodie underneath the Carhartt?
Yeah. Oh, I made sure to wear the Carhartt on the show because of what the hoodie is.
It's a good looking hoodie.
It's a great hoodie.
That is.
Lose too much.
I think that's too warm for me. I think a hoodie is perfect for me.
Yeah, it's just, man, it's so cold.
All right, let's take a break. Hunter says y'all still got that jar of mayo. Get J-Bone to have some of
I
that.
don't like fresh mayonnaise.
We still have the Duke's mayo from that epic game that everybody around here loves so much, App State and ECU. I can't believe that y'all find App State more attractive. First of all, we can't beat them, but that has nothing to do with anything. Like Wake Forest, we haven't played them in 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I don't want to hear, that's fair.
But, okay.
It's not fair, actually.
Thank you.
We haven't played for 20 years in a reason. Nobody cares.
Ooh.
Exactly.
I like that.
That's what I was about to go with.
Jackson, mic off. Look at the MAC games.
I did.
Back with you after this.
Straight out of Kinston, Chili Water by Carolina Ice Company just iced the competition. Officially ranked the #1 American-sourced water on the H2O Score app and #2 in global purity, beating out 99.9% of those overpriced premium glass bottles. Purified or sparkling, both built to dominate your cooler. Find participating locations and order online at chiliwater.com or find us on Amazon. Tap into something better. Zero sugar, zero plastic, zero regrets. Stay chilly.
The holidays are right around the corner, and there's no better gift than the gift of confidence. At Beauty Bar Medi Spa, we'll help you glow all season long. From Botox, dermal fillers, to facials and advanced laser treatments, our expert team delivers results that make you feel radiant, refreshed, and holiday party ready. And the best part, your journey begins with a free consultation, personalized just for you. Don't wait, the holidays are coming fast. Call Beauty Bar Medi Spa today or book online. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, because glowing skin is always in season. Go Pirates!
Ready to take the road less traveled? This November, get behind the wheel of a brand new 2025 Subaru Outback at Capital Subaru of Greenville with 0.9% APR financing for 72 months. That's right, legendary Subaru capability with financing that's almost too good to be true. Capital Subaru of Greenville, off Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Proud official partner of the ECU Pirates, where adventure begins and savings never end. Price does not include licensing costs, registration fees, or $6.99 dealer administration fee. today. See dealer for details. Offer expires December 1st, 2025.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Sam Jones Barbecue is throwing a Smokehouse Showdown November 16th. We're shutting down the restaurant to celebrate 10 years in business while giving back to the community. Our Smokehouse staff is split up into 4 teams and will be competing in a wing, rib, and side competition. Buy your ticket today to get in on the tasting and help us raise money for Make-A-Wish Eastern NC. We'll have live music, free barbecue, free chili water, Pitt Street beer, and Pepsi products, all included in your ticket. Every cent we raise will go to Make-A-Wish Eastern NC. Find out more information at samjonesbarbecue.com.
The right partner makes all the difference. For more than 185 years, we've forged personal relationships with our customers and communities, funding economic development and rallying around the causes that are important to our neighbors. With local bankers you know and trust, businesses and individuals throughout the Carolinas continue to choose United Bank. Proud to support the Pirates. Bankwithunited.com. United Bank. Member FDIC.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation! It's game day, and there's only one place to go to gear up, UBE. Whether you're tailgating, storming the stadium, or watching the Pirates play from the couch, do it the Pirate way with UBE. We've got the latest and greatest tees, jerseys, and hats from Adidas, Champion, and Lululemon. Don't forget UBE game day buttons, available free to the first 500 customers on game day. Set your course for University Book Exchange or shop 24/7 at pirateware.com.
Discover how Awesam Massage can help you feel your best. Owner Sam Enderly combines the science of clinical therapy with the comfort of spa relaxation, creating a personalized massage experience designed just for you. Whether you're managing stress, recovering muscles, or improving mobility, Awesam Massage focuses on your wellness goals. Every session, every time. All services are by appointment only, Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 8. Visit awsammassage.com to schedule your session today.
This is Lane Hoover, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Ron Ayers Motorsports is celebrating 50 years of excellence in 2025. Since 1975, they've been your go-to for top-tier motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, power equipment, and more. Stop by their 30,000 square foot store featuring Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Hustler mowers, and steel equipment, all backed by Ron Ayers' 50 years of trusted service. Ron Ayers Motorsports, 50 years of quality, reliability, and adventure. At Langley Contracting, they are the superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, they've got you covered. And, best of all, they handle your insurance claims. They are locally owned right here in Eastern North Carolina. They are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. They can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit them online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today. Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialists. Now let's take it back in. Here's Clip.
All right, we've got a Jackson wannabe in the Chili Water Chat gang who says Ohio, Western Michigan under 46.5. Mac play of the night.
That's funny because I was going to go the opposite way.
That is funny.
Give me Ohio to cover the spread. It's a 1.5 spread. It's little, I know. Should be a little bit. Honestly, I think it should be Ohio should be the favorite in that game, me personally, simply because I have Ohio as the runner-up for the MAC right now in my sort of world. So give me Ohio to cover the spread and to hit the over in a shootout tonight against Western Michigan.
All right, so Ohio and the over, Jackson's MAC picks. free taco sign here is free taco here sign is going with the under in Ohio, Western Michigan. All right, let's talk Memphis football with Jonah Dillon from the Commercial Appeal in Memphis. Talked to him earlier today inside of Studio C, and here's that chat.
Joining us on Pirate Radio Live, Jonah Dillon from the Commercial Appeal in Memphis to get you ready for East Carolina and Memphis coming up this Saturday. Our pregame coverage begins at noon on the Bud Light pregame tailgate. We'll take you up to kickoff, and should be a fun one. Jonah, boy, a lot to talk about on the Memphis side of things. This team kind of had everything in front of them a few weeks ago, and now 2 losses in the American. So is it one of those situations where, hey, let's finish strong here, or do you get the sense that, all right, the big goals are out of the way, out the window, and we're just going to kind of play the string out here late in the season?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big question coming into this week. I think the stuff we've heard from the team has been kind of like, okay, we know it's unlikely, obviously, that we're going to get to the American Conference title game in the playoff, but Memphis hasn't been officially eliminated yet, and technically they would need a lot of help, but there is a path. It would obviously include winning the next 2 games, and so they're at least going to stick to that until it's not possible anymore, and the next 2 games for Memphis are going to be tough ones, obviously ECU and then Navy on Thanksgiving Day. But yeah, last week against Tulane, obviously took a lot out of where Memphis was a week before. You know, this was a team that popped up in the first rankings reveal for the CFP rankings as the 12 seed and a playoff team, and obviously not the case anymore. And I think there's questions about how Memphis is going to respond, knowing that that's the stuff that everyone's been talking about all season, and now it appears that it's kind of out of reach.
Yeah, it's almost a meme at this point, but the first ever college football playoff ranking in 2014, East Carolina was number 23, and then we went out and lost to Temple, I think, the next week. So we still remember that. I mean, is there any solace that you're in that first bracket, or is it just almost a tease at this point?
I feel like it's a tease. I mean, nobody wants to be no one wants to be in the bracket the first time. They want to be in the bracket the last time, right? And so it's nice. And I think it was the games that Memphis has lost this season, they've come after big wins or times when everybody was kind of talking about, oh man, this team is going to win and they've got this coach and this quarterback and all this stuff, and then they go and lose. And the way it works when you're a group of 5 team with the national media, when you lose, then they just don't talk about you. And so that's kind of where Memphis has been this week.
The head scratcher was UAB, obviously, and that was after Trent Dilfer was fired. And was that just one of those cases where one team gets the interim boost, the other team's kind of sleepwalking, or did things happen in that game you can point to say this is why we didn't win? That's the one that really we're outside of Memphis, we're all looking at like, how the heck did that happen?
Yeah, inside of Memphis too. I think that's how it's gone. It was a bunch of things. You've got UAB, like you said, coming off of firing their coach. So they had the interim coach bump or whatever you want to call it. They had a quarterback who never started a game before in his career, Ryder Burton, who was like outstanding in that game. A lot of it, obviously, you can say Memphis defense didn't defend this and that, but realistically, like he played just the game of his life. He played incredible in that game. There were throws that he made that I haven't seen many quarterbacks make against receivers who were not really even open. So he was great. Memphis didn't really get on track offensively in the first half. Then Brendan Lewis, their quarterback, got injured, which kind of started a wave of injuries to Brendan Lewis that's pretty much continued every game since then. And Memphis just never got back in it. And then a chance at the end, and Memphis shoots itself in the foot with 2 false start penalties from the 1-yard line. And look, Memphis could have won the game. Obviously, if they didn't have those penalties, they wouldn't have deserved to win it based on how they played. But I think that's the game, like you said, people, even after the Tulane loss, people are starting to look back at that game and say like, okay, well, Tulane was a pretty solid team. You know, that game was close and it could have gone either way. And Memphis didn't play great, but the UAB game is the one that I think, especially at the end of the season, people are going to look back on it and have more questions about.
What is the quarterback situation for the Tigers heading into Saturday?
Yeah, that's the question. That's been the question for about the last month, because not only does Brendan Lewis, Memphis's quarterback, not only is he dealing with a significant injury, or at least something that's clearly hampered him in the past couple of games. Memphis doesn't really have a defined backup quarterback. So we saw AJ Hill be the backup quarterback against UAB when Brendan Lewis went out, and then last week against Tulane, Brendan Lewis goes out and Arrington Maiden comes in as the backup quarterback. So part of the point is that Ryan Silverfield wants the other coaches to have to plan for 3 different quarterbacks. Part of it is that there is no defined pecking order, as we saw last week. the question with Brendan Lewis is he's obviously someone he showed last week. He's going to play and give everything he has if he can, but he's somebody who relies on his mobility and his running ability. And so when he's injured, as he clearly is dealing with the ankle injury, it makes it harder for him to impact the game in that way. And so there was a lot of sacks on Friday against Tulane. And then the question becomes, if you're Memphis, what percentage of Brendan Lewis is a better option than the guys you have behind you? And then who is the quarterback behind him? Because it basically changes week to week, which I'm sure is difficult for the offense to kind of work through because they are different types of quarterbacks too.
Jonah, I don't know how long you've been covering Memphis, but we haven't seen them on the field, ECU and Memphis, in a few years. But man, these teams have played some thrillers, some classics, and regulation time has not been enough for these two teams. So it seems like when these teams get together, we have great games. And the line, Vegas says, is going to be 1.5, 2.5. Should be in for another good one on Saturday.
Yeah, this is my third year on the beat, so I missed that 2022 game, but I've heard a lot about it from a lot of people, the 4 overtimes. And I mean, it is interesting because I think at the beginning of the season, if you would have said ECU is going to be favored over Memphis, I don't know, a lot of people in Memphis, they would have been pretty,
right.
Maybe in Greenville too, they would have said really. But I think it was understandable. I wasn't surprised by that at this point. ECU's obviously been playing really well recently, and Memphis obviously coming off a loss. So it is really interesting. Also, the fact that ECU is the team that is sort of more in the picture for the conference title race than Memphis is. But obviously, we know the talent and what Memphis has done so far and been in that conversation throughout most of the season.
We're talking to Jonah Dillon today on Pirate Radio Live, and East Carolina Memphis coming up this Saturday. And big picture-wise, Coach Silverfield's name's been out there as far as guys that could make the jump. There's so many openings in college football, big openings right now, that the carousel is going to be crazy. And might be a weird time to ask about it coming off a loss, but how about that chatter going on? Has that affected, what's going on inside the walls over there at all?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's been the same extent of like the chatter as we've seen with like John Summerall, where it feels like every week there's some huge story and John Summerall's talking about it. Alex Golish, other guys in this conference, even Jeff Traylor earlier in the season, and we've seen in the past couple of years. Obviously, it's almost whenever Memphis wins, suddenly everyone is, you have all these national media members tweeting about Ryan Silverfield's career record and how incredible Memphis has been over the last however many years. And then when Memphis loses, it's like, well, they never win the big game. He never wins the big game, stuff like that. So it's very week to week where things change. And I think people also don't understand the perception differences in terms of within Memphis and outside of Memphis, because I think a lot of people outside of Memphis view the Memphis program in a certain way, and people within the city don't necessarily do that to the same extent, and or at least the success that they've had over the past couple of years. So it's going to be interesting to follow. Like you said, I think this cycle is going to be crazy because there's so many openings that realistically, like these jobs, they have to hire somebody, right? And so a lot of these positions are going to get filled, and that means that if you've been a successful coach, especially at the top of the group of 5 or near the top of the group of 5, you're going to be a candidate pretty much regardless.
Yeah. Memphis had an incredible run of running backs going to the NFL, and even I think receivers going on to play running back in the NFL. As a Washington fan, I remember Antonio Gibson before he went on to New England. But how about this year? Who are the key guys at the skill positions to watch out for this Saturday?
Yeah, it's a weird one when you look at it, because it looks like Memphis is not going to have a 1,000-yard rusher for the first time in a couple of years. But coming into the season, I would have said that their 2 running backs, Sutton Smith and Greg DeWozie, were as talented as anyone they've had over the past couple of years. Greg DeWozie dealt with an injury early and then was kind of working his way back. Sutton Smith was one of the top running backs in the country over the first couple of weeks. Basically, halfway through the season, defenses started catching up to Memphis, watching the film and saying, okay, they really just want to run the ball. Brendan Lewis, obviously, in the run game as well as a quarterback. And so Memphis's whole offense was powered by that running game. And then defenses said, we're not going to let you do that. We're going to make you throw the ball. And it's worked out to some extent for the defenses. Brendan Lewis has shown that he can move the ball through the air, even though obviously Memphis's bread and butter is still the run game, but they really have not been able to run the ball over the past couple of games. And then in the past game, Cortez Braham, who's I think right now the leading receiver in the American Conference, has been Memphis's clear number 1 go-to weapon. He's one of those guys. He came in really late. He came about 2 weeks before the season started. 7th-year guy. He got another year of eligibility because of this court case. So he comes in late, kind of working his way up the first couple of games of the season, played at Nevada with Brendan Lewis last year. So they have that rapport and has been really good, especially over the back half of the season. And just clearly whenever there's a high leverage situation around the goal line or on a third down, the ball's probably going to number 4.
Total in the upper 50s, near 60, so they're expecting some points Saturday in this game. How about the Memphis defense? How are they playing this time of year?
Yeah, it depends if it's the first half or the second half, because in the first half, especially if you watch the Tulane game, they looked completely lost, made Jake Ratzoff look like the best quarterback I've ever seen in that first half. And then the second half, and this has been the case, Arkansas, USF, a couple other games this season, Georgia State, where Memphis comes out in the first half and their defense looks lost and people are wide open and there's explosive plays constantly. They make adjustments at halftime and then they just shut the other team down. And that happened against Tulane. Tulane only scored 3 points in the second half. It was on their opening drive of the half. And then Memphis' defense completely caught up to them and had them stopped. Their defense is built on creating chaos and speed. That's what it's always been since Jordan Higgins took over as defensive coordinator. Sometimes that works against them, obviously, as you saw some of those games earlier this year. But there's a lot going on when you're trying to game plan for them, and they're not going to make it easy on opposing offenses because there's just guys constantly kind of moving around, blitzing from different spots, and a lot of speed on the field as well.
Good info from Jonah Dillon, Memphis Commercial Appeal, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. While I got you here, how about an update on Penny's guys? I think they got a big game tonight, right? Or a good opponent tonight. But how about Memphis hoops so far?
Yeah, going down to Ole Miss tonight, which is a big game for Memphis rivalry, and it's been a long time since Memphis has won at Ole Miss, so it's one that fans are really excited about. It's been a weird start to the season. They won their opening game against San Francisco on Saturday, but looked pretty bad in a couple exhibition games. They played Auburn and Arkansas, got blown out in both those games. The Auburn game in particular was really bad, and then Penny Hardaway said ahead of the season opener that he was concerned about the group and that there was a players only meeting and stuff like that, which is typically not the things you want to hear before a game has even been played in the season. This is a team, 0 returning players from last year, as has kind of been the case. That's extreme, but it's been, Penny obviously relies on the transfer portal a lot. And so it's fair to think that there's going to be some growing pains. Talent wise, they have enough talent to be the best team in this conference, but they've got to figure it out. They've got to get things on the right page. Look, they're 1-0. So it's weird to be talking about problems and players only meetings and things like that. But they've got a really tough non-conference schedule. So I think we're going to learn a lot about that team before they get to conference play.
Jonah, good stuff. For people that want to know more about Memphis football and the work you do, where can they find it?
Yeah, follow me on Twitter or X at the Jonah Dillon, and then commercialappeal.com for all my stories.
Jonah, thank you for joining us, man. We'll try to catch up again when the Pirates and Tigers meet on the hardwood.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, there is Jonah Dillon, Memphis Commercial Appeal, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live.
It's official. Cowboys have activated defensive back Savon Revel.
All right. So talked about that earlier with Brian Bailey, the former Pirate, ready to take the field. Is it Raiders week?
Yeah, he's going to get him one.
Raiders boys, Gino
going to get you one.
Looking Revel's way. We'll see if he makes an impact for that really bad Cowboys defense. Let's take a break. We'll come back, wrap up hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this timeout.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
What's up, Pirate Nation? This your guy, Rajay Harris, and my spot to fuel up for great food in Greenville is Basil's. Looking for lunch today? Basil's lunch menu features signature pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, and salads starting at just $11. After work, grab a dinner and drink with friends with delicious rotating shelves features and plenty of ice-cold specials at the bar. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant on Fire Tower in Greenville. Basil's, pirates supporting pirates.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm. Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me."
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. This month, Doug Henry is giving away $50 gift cards with every vehicle purchased until November 27th. Stop into Doug Henry today and they will help you find the vehicle of your dreams. Doug Henry is easy to find right on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com.
We all have seniors in our life who may need a little extra help with technology. University PC Care's Quick Helps are affordable, in-store, short appointments designed for seniors who may need a little TLC to help with setting up a new computer, help with email or passwords, or help with the latest online scam. They don't need to fear technology anymore. Call 252-558-1280 to schedule an in-store Quick Helps appointment for Greenville or New Bern. Learn more at universitypccare.com.
Terrain changes, seasons change, but Honda ATVs, they show up ready. The 2026 4Trax Rancher, Foreman, and Rubicon are back, just as reliable as ever, with available four-wheel drive, automatic DCT, and independent rear suspension on select models. There's a Honda built for how you ride. Visit Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville today, and count on a Honda to get it done. For your safety, read the owner's manual, and always wear a helmet and eye protection. Honda ATVs are for riders 16 years and older.
Looking for a new appliance? At Appliances Superstore, they make buying appliances easy. They've got a full line of speed queen washers and dryers in stock, including the brand new model with the lid lock delay. While competitors keep you waiting, Appliances Superstore places orders every 2 weeks to keep their shelves full. So your new appliances are ready today. Choose same day or next day delivery plus full installation and service. Stop by and see Frank Lee and the team at Appliances Superstore, just off Highway 264 behind the new DMV in Greenville. Appliances Superstore, where you get it now and you get it easy.
Hi, I'm Donovan McNabb, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. You can book today at AA.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. PGV, where the pirates fly. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's your host, Clip Rock.
Back with you. One of the more awkward conversations I've ever seen went on during the break between two really just social people, Jarrett and Nick.
I mean, look, I didn't want to just flat out invite him, but I mean, I don't want to just sit there by myself.
You're going to a non-sponsored location tonight, probably.
Yeah, that has some baby back ribs. Some baby back ribs.
Barbecue sauce. And you said to Nick, hey,
so what are you getting into tonight? He said, I don't know. I don't think anything. And I said, well, I'm going to be at this place having some drinks.
And he said, are you inviting me there? And you said, no.
No, I'm just going to be there. You could be there as well.
All right. Did we have a conclusion to this story?
No, I'm going to be there. I
mean, you're there.
Yeah.
Nick said, I've got to be out. And then he just stopped talking.
And my brain was really kicking into overdrive there to think of a response.
You could just say, I'm probably not going to go.
I'd do a pregame gym beer.
Pre-game gym.
Who's Jim? What?
Yeah.
The gym?
So you're going, what time are you going to the game?
The game?
No, the game.
G-I-M.
It's an old Simpsons. You remember that? When Homer walks past it? The game.
Probably.
And then he looks in, sees the equipment. Oh, the game. Sorry, what time are you
Probably
going?
7 or 7:30.
So you might go to this place before then?
Yeah, have one beer and then go work out.
Interesting. I figured you would do a post-workout beer.
I mean, you could.
Do pre-workout like 8 beers and then.
I wouldn't do 8, no.
What machines you on tonight?
I have legs.
Do you have a trainer?
No, just me.
Well, that's good, Nick.
It's good to stay active.
Man, I worked out like one summer, and like, I had gains. I had very positive results, and then I stopped.
Well,
now I have negative results.
It kind of sucks because like you get like a little built up, and it's like so it doesn't stay like this. Like I got to keep doing it.
You got to keep doing it.
Who has the time, the effort, the energy?
Yeah, it's I went from whenever I was asked to be the best man at my friend's wedding, I was like, all right, I look fat. I don't want to be this fat. So I went from 375 to 225, and then I hated being a 225 because I ate like garbage, and then now I'm 250-ish. But I want to go back down closer to 225.
You look like a healthy
fella.
Young
I'm a
man.
little too big,
Okay.
personally, but
Yeah, I mean, I know an easy way to lose the extra weight I've put on lately, but who wants to do that?
nobody. Let me tell you what.
Got to cut back on the drinking and start eating healthier.
Yeah. I have issues with like portion control.
Yeah.
Because, man, like when I cook, I will make sure to cook for. I usually like make leftovers, and then I'll find myself 2 hours later eating the leftovers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never make it to the next day.
You ever read like the serving size on some of these labels?
Get out of here, dude.
8 Cheez-Its. Who's eating 8 Cheez-Its?
Yeah, seriously, no, that is ridiculous.
Half the box should be like give me the calories for half the box because that's what I'm eating.
They haven't updated serving size since like the 1930s.
Yeah.
When everybody was skinny. Like that's.
I think there are also some additives or some additional things people were doing in the 30s and the 40s to be that thin in the first place.
Such as?
Hard drugs, mainly.
Like people don't do that nowadays?
Not to the same
Walk
extent.
around down.
Hard drugs were going on in the 30s, you think?
To a more rampant extent than they are now, I would believe.
Well,
Wow.
hey, you go watch an old episode of, well, not like there's any new episodes, but you go watch the episode of Andy Griffith's show. And I mean, Barney goes into the drugstore and you can just buy codeine right off the shelf.
Nowadays, there's like a 30-step process to do it.
Yeah, nowadays.
How do you know?
No reason.
Yeah, let me shut up.
What were the hard drugs of the 30s?
They weren't even considered hard drugs because they were
drugs,
I mean, like alcohol was illegal, but you could still get an ounce of blow.
And like,
Was it in the 30s that Coca-Cola still had cocaine in it?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was that far back. It might have been further back, but
what were the hard drugs of the 1930s? What drugs did people take in the 30s? Hashish.
Opium
was huge. Opium, morphine. Cocaine was more of a 1922 thing, apparently.
Oh.
okay, so earlier than the 30s.
Well, at least it's coming back in style now.
Can't trust it.
What did people sniff in the 1920s?
Glue.
Gasoline?
Ether. They were sniffing a Nas record?
All right, folks.
I think I'm out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go out on a high note. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Alex Harper will join us. We'll get his thoughts on ECU's victory over Charlotte and look ahead to Memphis. We'll break down the American, what the college football playoff will look like tonight, and more. Hour 3, Pirate Radio Live, back with you after this.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Here with Brian Cook, the comptroller for Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World. You do have a website that sort of combines your two dealerships. That is driveherenow.com. Talk about that.
Yeah, we created the driveherenow.com name to incorporate our whole organization. You go there and you can see logos for both our Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World's location. All our inventory is there to see for both locations.
driveherenow.com. One website, two outstanding dealerships. Try us, trust us at driveherenow.com.
Pirate fans, your East Carolina football team is bowl eligible and in the race for an American Conference Championship. East Carolina closes out the home slate this week, hosting the Memphis Tigers in a 4 o'clock kickoff. Upper deck seats start at just $12, and lower bowl tickets are available at $25 while supplies last. To buy these tickets, head to ECUPirates.com and use promo code RIDE. Again, that's promo code RIDE at ECUPirates.com.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson, with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen in Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Make things happen this year with the new John Deere. In just one visit to Quality Equipment, you'll find the right lawnmower, compact tractor, or Gator UTV that will save you time and money on your next project. Keep things running all season long with the help of our experienced parts and service team. Your new Deere isn't far away. Find current offers and budget-friendly packages at your local Quality Equipment with 36 locations across North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit QualityEquip.com to get started. That's QualityEquip.com.
Your first stop for shopping is at Shimmer Boutique. If you need a gift idea or some shopping therapy for yourself, stop by today because new arrivals are here from all of your favorite brands like Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shop now at Shimmer Boutique online and receive free shipping on all orders over $100. And don't forget, Shimmer is home of the popular Pirate Radio camo hoodie and hat collections. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and ShimmerBoutiqueOnline.com. Go Pirates!
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 at 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Brown & Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in Eastern North Carolina since 1937. Shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's your host, Clip Brock.
Shirley, there's chatter going on. Talked to Blake Harrell earlier. He asked when we were doing another 3-point contest.
I'm down for it.
Alex Harper is our defending champion. Jarrett Watkins just said, I'll smoke all of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that just you talking, or do you really believe that?
Well, last time I played was a while ago. And so I probably lost a step. But I think it's like riding a bike, man. Just get back in the gym.
If you got a jump shot, if you got a shot, you never lose it.
Yeah.
You can find it.
But
it may take you a little bit, but
see,
you can find it.
I don't think anybody's doing anything Saturday. We can get it done then.
This Saturday?
I think
I
he's
can't do
trying
that.
to be funny.
Yeah.
You were really funny at the end of last segment. What happened?
I should have left.
Alex Harper's here. What's up, Harp?
What's up, man?
Welcome in.
Pleasure.
The basketball talk began because Alex couldn't join us yesterday because he's coaching.
I got a new job.
Assistant basketball coach at ECU?
No, a middle school in Wayne County.
Oh, okay.
Hey, but we got some dogs, man. I'm looking forward to it. First day of tryouts was yesterday.
Got a good group of prospects, you think?
I think so. I think we're going to be a tough team.
You ever coach
hard-nosed ball
baseball?
club.
You ever coach basketball or football?
I have not coached football. Never.
You've done like some solo coaching.
Nah.
Training?
Well, I mean,
that training.
I worked the specialist camps, but I didn't really teach nobody nothing.
Yeah.
All right. I was just trying to give you another accolade.
Basketball's fun, though, man.
It is.
I love basketball.
It is like the funnest sport to like be involved in at an unserious level, I think.
Hey, well,
strictly vibes all the time.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
Okay. Harp, we did see you after the game. You came by on the U.S. Sailor 5th quarter call-in show. You even called us.
Yeah, from the studio.
Alex from Studio C called in the other night.
The one lull I've ever seen at this show. We had one guy, you were talking to a guy, and we didn't have anyone else on the line. And I was like, I've never called in.
Yeah, the
Now's
other
the time.
night, I mean, it was there was nothing to complain about, really. We had calls more so about the fans and what we can do to get more fans to the games, those calls. But people were very happy with what happened over homecoming weekend, Hall of Fame weekend, and finally beating the Charlotte 49ers for you and your old teammates.
They did that for me. Literally, my only complaint is that we didn't beat them by more.
Yeah.
But I would have felt that way regardless. If we'd have beat them 70-0, I would have said, why didn't we go for 80? We could have got more.
Justin Butts is in the Chili Water chat gang. He said, Alex, that is true. You have one of the better teams in Wayne County. I guess he knows Wayne County middle school basketball.
I didn't even say what school. How does he know that?
Well, Wayne County produces a lot of great prospects.
I don't know. Alex, that is true. You have one of the better teams in Wayne County. I don't know. That's what he said.
Who is that, man?
Justin Butts.
Why
dude.
do you know so much, Justin?
Maybe he's an opposing coach and he's already getting the scouting done.
Who are you, man?
Who are you, Justin Butts? Why are you butting in?
Yeah, why do you know so much about me?
Justin Butts.
Jared.
Dear God.
I know you can't do it, but let's say Justin had just a slew of youngins. Talking like 10 or 12. Can't you name one? I like big, like I like big or something like that. You got to have fun with one of the names, right?
Yeah.
Digging.
No, well, I was trying to avoid the path y'all want to go down. I was just trying to be,
It's two little butt cheeks.
You're hanging out with two guys in their 20s. I mean,
what were we talking about? ECU beat Charlotte
Wayne County.
Yeah. Pirates in the one-loss club in the American at this point in the season, Alex, but a lot has to go ECU's way to get into the championship game. Do you think about that, or you just keep winning?
I think we just focus on us, honestly. I think everything will fall into place how it's supposed to. And how it's supposed to is us playing a 13th game.
That being your bowl game. Okay.
13 of 14.
Well, I mean, even 10-3 can still get us into the playoff if Duke wins the ACC.
They would rank Duke ahead of us.
No shot.
No shot?
No.
So tell Alex about the Duke thing real quick and see if he understands.
Duke is 5-4 right now.
Correct.
But they're 4-1 in the ACC, so they still have a shot to be in the title game. Only 5 conference champions are guaranteed. The SEC, Big 10, ACC, Big 12, they're not guaranteed a playoff spot just if they win their conference. So if Duke wins, they'd be 9-4. ECU 10-3, James Madison 12-1.
James Madison would get that spot, no?
James Madison would get in that spot. Duke would be at no ACC school in the playoff.
There's no shot that happens.
So the ACC would be left out of the playoff completely.
Dude.
I mean,
we talked about that last year with the Big 12 being a possibility, but Arizona State was so good.
Yeah.
They shut all that noise.
This is also assuming we win the conference, yeah?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, yeah, if we, but like,
But this is taking ECU out of it. Just taking ECU out of it right now. Yeah, the Duke could win the ACC, and ACC could not be represented in the playoff.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Yes.
That'd be the best.
It would be.
I think Georgia Tech would make it at large, no?
There's not 2 teams like if you're in the ACC, you have to win the conference championship. There's not going to be 2 teams from the ACC in.
I think there could be Georgia Tech.
So
they don't win it.
Does the group of 5? Is there one spot just for the group of 5?
No,
it's
just the 5 best conference champions. But there's only 4 powers, and I mean Oregon State, Washington State's not going to do anything.
Okay, but take me back to our previous conversation. If Duke doesn't get in,
James Madison and the American champion would probably be the next 2 highest ranked conference
that's
champions.
the 5. Yeah, that's okay. Yep, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Are we sure the group of 5 specifically, the highest ranked group of 5 champion, doesn't get in?
Well, with it only being 4 power conferences, yes.
Yeah.
Because the Pac-12, 8, 10, 2, whatever, does not really get consideration.
Right, but the 4 top ranked conference champions, they're the ones who get the bye.
No, it's just straight seeding. The 4 highest ranked teams get the bye. So like Ohio State, Indiana, Alabama, and Georgia or Texas A&M.
So you don't have to be a conference champion to get a bye?
Not this year.
They did.
It's different.
They reworked it.
Okay.
They just went straight seeding, 1 through 12.
I don't like that at all.
I like it.
You don't like what?
I don't like that winning your conference championship doesn't matter.
Well, it just looked stupid last year having Boise and Arizona State getting buys and other really good teams not.
They won their conference, though.
They did.
I feel like there's got to be some payoff. Like you join the SEC with the most revenue, the quote-unquote best conference, it's harder to get a bye and harder to make the playoff.
Here's what Bleacher Report has it going into tonight. So Ohio State, or I'll just say the first round matchup. Well, I'll say the buys first. Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Bama get buys. 8 versus 9, Oregon hosting Notre Dame. 7 at 10, Texas Tech at Texas. Interesting.
Boo.
But Texas? Ugh.
Texas Tech would smash them.
6 at 11, Georgia Tech at Ole Miss. And then 12 at 5, USF at Georgia. Tonight, is it going to be USF or James Madison on the 12 line? I think it's going to be USF.
Probably.
Because they beat who?
Florida on the road.
And Boise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which both those teams no longer.
Right. But James Madison's beaten nobody.
Their best win is a loss.
Right.
To Louisville.
So, man, let's see. BYU would fall out. We talked about that last week. It says Georgia Tech were one of the big winners of Week 11, and that was due to Virginia and Louisville losing. Who did Louisville lose to? Cal. Thank you.
They lost to the Calgorithm, really?
Is that a thing?
The Calgorithm is like what they call the Cal Burnerverse. They're actually very underrated. They're pretty funny.
All right. Georgia Tech, by the way. Georgia Tech. Boy, that'd be crazy. So if Georgia Tech beats Georgia, the last regular season game, they could still get in as an at-large. Is that who you were saying earlier? Yeah, that could definitely happen.
Yeah.
So Georgia Tech has 2 losses now? Or just 1?
Georgia Tech has 1 loss to NC State.
Yep.
And that's it.
Okay.
The slower I say things, the more confident I am.
Yeah, they've only lost to State.
Yeah. I got a text from Meador that said, you sold me. College football's been awesome the last 2 weeks. I told him that NIL and transfer portal, it might hurt your love for your team specifically because you want your team to have the same names and have the continuity and things. But from an overall college football viewing standpoint, it's made things way more entertaining.
The sport is so much better now. I don't care what people have to say. It's all the old people crying and complaining that young kids are making a lot more money than they do.
There's definitely jealousy involved.
Absolutely.
100%.
I mean, I went into a depression when I was 19 because I saw Trey Young was making like $50 million a year. I'm like, dude, I just dropped out of college. I got nothing. He shouldn't be making that at 19.
So you were mad at Trey Young?
I was just mad at the world.
You were like a New York Knicks fan. Hate Trey Young.
I hate Trey Young for different reasons, I think.
What are your reasons?
He tries to play like Steph when he does not have the talent.
And that makes you hate him.
Yeah, I think Steph Curry and Kobe Bryant ruined basketball.
Oh,
because
speak on that.
because so many of these young kids just look at that and be like, I'm going to play like that. And it's like, well, you're not as good as them and never will be. So maybe develop your own game.
But mom and daddy tell them that they're as good as
Well, your mom and dad are liars.
As a guy who just watched an hour and a half of 8th graders play basketball to pick like the 15 best that we have, he's absolutely right. Like no judgment, but like the short fat kids were trying to hit step back threes, and it was a chore to watch.
What else are they gonna do?
Go get boards, play defense,
short,
protect the rim. I don't know. Do something. Dive after loose balls.
Intentional fouls.
Dennis Rodman almost never shot the basketball.
Yeah.
That guy's a Hall of Famer.
He did a lot of things, though, we don't want our kids to be doing.
I mean.
But on the basketball court.
On the basketball court.
Yeah.
Hey, kids.
Be the worm.
If you're out there listening, be just like Dennis Rodman.
But no, I'll probably have the same take on guys like Wemby in a few years when you see we already see a bunch of tall people in college shooting threes.
Hey, not our ECU guys, though.
No.
All right.
You guys got to get down low in the post.
They're in the post, baby.
Stop shooting the 3-point.
I will say J-Bone, Gio had a good game the other day.
Yeah.
That was good to see. And a loss. All right. Have you seen the line, Alex? ECU Memphis?
ECU Memphis. I think Memphis 3.5.
You would be surprised to know that East Carolina is favored by 2.5.
I don't like that.
I think I do. I hear you, and maybe in a normal universe I would say that, but Blake Harrell's never lost as a favorite. Never lost. And does not win as an underdog most of the time.
Yeah. So, I saw one of my favorite cherry-picked graphics on Twitter the other day. Since Blake Harrell got hired as the interim, we have the best record of every FBS team in the state of North Carolina.
Yep. By a good margin.
Yeah. By like 3 or 4 wins.
Yeah.
I would have loved that even more if we could have won week 1.
Yeah, me too.
But either way, I'll take it. Bill Belichick, disaster.
Do you think we'd be in the top 25 if we beat State week 1?
Right now?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think that lost to Tulane.
BYU. Close.
If you beat,
same record, but we beat BYU.
Close.
If you beat State, BYU, and Tulane, you're ranked right now.
Duh. We'd probably be like in the top 15.
Just add to the conversation.
We'd probably like 13 in the country.
You know how hype we'd be to watch the stupid playoff rollout tonight and see our name on the bracket? We'd be so excited. Of course, I talked to that Memphis guy. That was a stupid question by me, but I was like, do you take any solace in, you got to see your name on the bracket last week?
Yeah, he probably does not care.
I also did see that East Carolina received a vote in the top 25.
Tim Albin.
And it was like, but it's in the coaches poll, right?
Yeah. Tim Albin.
And Blake Harrell is a voter?
Tim Albin is.
Who's that?
The Charlotte coach.
The coach we just beat.
Oh, really?
We talked about it last week. We found out on the Brian Bailey show he was a voter, and we said, you know what? We win this week. You're going to see us get a vote.
Sick.
Thank you, Coach Alvin.
We did.
Yeah.
That's why he's the best, man.
Every team that beats his team, you get a vote.
He might be the best. His team sucks, though.
His team sucks.
Yeah, that was a big topic of conversation between the two of us during the first half. This is the worst team I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Campbell would probably beat them.
So Charlotte's only win was the FCS
Monmouth, and it was 42-35.
Wow. Yeah. They actually hung with North Carolina, right?
20-3.
Who also sucks.
Yeah, but I mean that tells you where Carolina is.
They hung in for like 3 quarters with North Texas, and then North Texas found out. Oh, I forgot who they were for a minute, and they whooped them real bad.
All right, let's
real bad man.
Let's take a break. Jamie wants to hear some crazy game calls. Maybe we'll get to that before we wrap up the show. When we return, we'll talk to Slim 80, Bryce Williams, on the Turner Home Team Live line. Go Pirate Radio Outdoors, get his thoughts on Hall of Fame and homecoming weekend. See if he saw any old pals. Got that and more on the way. Pirate Radio Live after this. Greenville Utilities customers should be proud to know their electric, natural gas, water, and wastewater utilities are owned by the community. That means decisions are made locally, not in some other city or state. It means the utilities are run in the best interest of the community, not to make profits for out-of-state shareholders. It means reliability is high while rates remain low. Greenville Utilities, safely providing reliable utility solutions for the Greenville region since 1905.
Hey, Pirate fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. A win isn't a win without the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Proudly distributed locally by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
Big game season is here, but we're not just talking about Pirate football. Lindsey Gray here with Carolina Caliber. It's time to blast cannons in the stands and the fields. You know what I mean. Stay tuned in weekly as we shoot through fall with the best prices and selection around. Plus, special package deals like the exclusive Bagara B14 Hunter FSP Wilderness Scope combo, including a Leopold VX Freedom 4 to 12 by 50 Hunt Plex, all for only $11.99. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group is not your typical insurance company. We're a family-run, independently owned agency that's been trusted throughout eastern North Carolina since 1963. For 60 years, we've proudly served local communities with a passion for customer service that goes beyond simply meeting expectations. My father understood the importance of rolling up his sleeves and going to work to find solutions for his clients, and our team today understands it too. If you contact one of our 6 offices, rest assured that we'll treat you like family, not just a client. Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group, your whole world covered.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
This Veterans Day season, Fish Street Hardware is honoring our heroes with Red, White, and Tunes, a full day of live music, giveaways, great food, cold drinks, and community spirit supporting Team Red, White, and Blue. Join us Saturday, November 22nd at noon for a flag ceremony by ECU JROTC, then enjoy acoustic acts from 1 to 7:30 featuring Morgan and Griff, Lonnie Britton, Brooke Adamski, and more, all leading into the Eric Dunlow Band rocking the stage from 8 to 11 p.m. Expect great music, local love, and a whole lot of Red, White, and Blue. Donations accepted on site only at Fish Street Hardware Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room in downtown Greenville on November 22nd from 1 to 11 p.m.
Phelps Chevrolet is the dealer to see, for a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality, that's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one.
This is retired ECU baseball player Charlie Yorgan, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across eastern North Carolina, where all residents are membership eligible. Members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates, everything from automobile, boat, and home loans. First Flight has you covered. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. And be sure to visit one of ECU graduate Brandon Tate's U.S. Cellular locations and experience the highest standard of customer service. The purpose of the Atlantic Wireless store experience is to inform, illuminate, and inspire. Find the location near you at AtlanticWireless.com. Atlantic Wireless, we go beyond the call. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Cliff.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. On a Tuesday, Alex Harper, J-Bone here, Studio A. We got Nick and Shirley in Studio B. And we got Bryce Williams hanging on the Turner Home Team live line. You're looking to sell your house fast without making any repairs? The Turner Home Team is a local home buying company. They buy houses as is. Justin and his team can provide you with a fast cash offer for your house today. Give them a call, 525-4780. Bryce, what's up?
Hey, how y'all doing?
We're good, man. How are you?
I'm good. I'm missing the old studio, but I'm good.
All right. Good to hear. Good to hear. Bryce, did you have fun hanging out with some old buddies this past weekend?
Man, it was a great weekend. I got to have dinner with Shane and celebrate his birthday, this past Thursday. So, got to see him after a few years, and then off to the golf tournament. Was a great time with him, and seeing a bunch of guys, Rocco, Stu, Jake, Jeremy Grove, just our whole group, Hardy. It was great. It definitely felt like homecoming. Got to just relive the good old days. It was a good time. And with the Pirate victory, was a little cherry on top.
Finally beating the Charlotte 49ers. That was awesome to see. And, really, really cool seeing all the old Pirates back here. I say old Pirates. Y'all ain't that old yet, but former Pirates back in town to watch some Pirate football. And Bryce, ECU stays in the one-loss club in the American, which keeps them alive for a championship appearance. Got old Memphis coming up this week. We've played some awesome games with Memphis. Alex, were you in any of those? Were you here?
So my first
a home game.
Wait,
what happened? Yep.
I was asking Alex, was he part of any of the ECU Memphis showdowns?
My first year, I was in the 4 overtime game.
Yeah.
It was also the debut of the modern throwback unis. So that was pretty sick.
Great night. We played some good ones with Memphis over the years, Bryce.
Yeah, for sure. I think I was a part of one, right? Did we play them at home one year? I'm banking on J-Bone or Nick to know this, or Jackson. But I think, have I been a part of one? I need, before I rattle off, I think I was. We've had some good competition against Memphis, and hopefully for this weekend, we can pull out that W and continue our championship run.
Well, Bryce, we played them in 2012. Did you play it all that year?
I may have done some special teams that year, if anything.
Yeah. We had Justin Jones, 5 for 80 yards and 3 touchdowns in a win over Memphis, 41-7 in 2012.
Okay, so I was right. We did play him. I was a part of it more so for enthusiasm, I guess. I could say it, but
you probably gave some good high fives.
oh yeah, a lot of encouragement and butt pats.
Word on the street was Bryce Williams was one of the best towel spinners of all time.
I was never a towel spinner. I was never one of those guys.
I was. Even when I started, I played like 12 plays a game. So I got real good at spinning the towel, Bryce.
Oh, yeah, you got some good enthusiasm. I've seen you there, especially big field goals made and tackles made on special teams. Yeah, I saw where you were.
Had to bring the juice.
The juice. Bryce, what do you think the line? So Memphis is coming off a loss in a game where they were down a lot, made a nice rally, but they lost to Tulane. So if you remember last week, they introduced the college football playoff bracket, what it looked like at the time. And Memphis was in that bracket as the number 12 seed. Well, they're not going to be there tonight when the new bracket is unveiled because they are now 8-2 on the year and are outside looking in when it comes to a chance for the championship. But again, 8-2 were looked at as a front runner just a few days ago, and now kind of lost in the shuffle. So with that being known, what do you think the spread is? ECU and Memphis coming up.
I guess I'm going to be real. I'm going to say we're the dogs in this. I'm going spread is 8.5.
Wow. So you and Alex said East Carolina would be underdogs, and I would have agreed with you. In fact, I was a little surprised that ECU is the favorite in this game, Bryce.
Wow.
Favored by 2.5 points over Memphis.
Hey, I will take them beans.
Yes, sir. Blake Harrell doesn't lose as a favorite.
Yeah. Damn. Well, that's cool.
What's your number saying? What's your prediction for Saturday?
Well, go ahead. It's a W. It's a W. I'm going to go. We put up quite a bit of points against Charlotte. I'm going to go. It's going to be a tight-knit game, but I still think we're going to put some points up. I'm going 30, 35, 30.
All right, that'd be a 65. That'd be a few points. The over/under for this game is around 59, I think, Jarrett.
Okay, yeah.
Something like that. High 50s.
Okay.
So
yeah, 59.5.
All right, so Bryce likes the Pirates to keep it going, and I kind of do too. This is a game that I was calling a loss as early as, heck, a week ago maybe. But I feel like Memphis might be on the decline. What are they playing for now? East Carolina kind of on the come up here. So I kind of like the Pirates this weekend.
Yeah. And is this a away or home game? Brief me on that.
This will be at Dowdy Ficklin Stadium.
Senior night.
Howdy, hot dog. I'm not going to ask any more details. I'll just be sure to text you that on Saturday, last minute.
I got you covered.
Time and station.
Got you covered. Bryce, any new news on the Pirate Radio Outdoors front? You been up to anything?
So, funny enough, I'm pulling back to the rock quarry in Fountain, and, well, there's some deer that were out in the field just about 10-ish, well, maybe 20 minutes ago. And sure enough, saw 2 bucks and like 8 deer. So, of course, I had my binos with my friend who I was with, shadowing, pulled up the binos, and sure enough, an 8-pointer and a big 6-pointer. And actually even saw some rut action, a.k.a. some breeding, live action.
Now. Live action.
I'll send you the video.
Well.
It's not graphic. No,
okay.
It's not graphic.
How long did you watch that occur?
Well, in nature, things happen a little quicker. It happened. It was like maybe 30 seconds.
Seems like a long time.
And
some would say that's too long.
Right.
Some would say that's unnecessary.
I was keeping my comments myself on that. But, yeah, saw that, and they were doing some chasing. So saw 2 young bucks, not shooters, for disciplined hunters. But respectable deer that will definitely be something in the next few years. shoveled those, and I'm fired up and hoping to actually, I guess you can count that as kind of a hunt that I didn't pull the trigger on. So I'm definitely ready to pull the trigger again with these cooler temperatures and definitely seeing some, pretty heavy rut action. So that is what's been going on with me right now in the outdoors.
All right, brought to you by Stroud's Marine. You can call Caleb and the great folks at Stroud's Marine, 252-751-0415, or go see them yourself on Rivet Street, and they have everything you need with your boat. Pre-owned outboard parts, motors, controls, rigging, lower units, tilt trim units. They got it all. Alex, you like you're about to say something? No. Oh, okay. You're good.
No, I was just chilling.
All right. Well, Bryce, good stuff, man. We'll hope to see you in studio soon again.
Yes, for sure. I'm definitely going to try and finagle the schedule as I get my feet a little more wet with this new gig. But if I can't I'm going to do everything I can at least to be on the air in some form or fashion like tonight.
All right. And, send Jared that video. He's really interested in it.
Yeah, I think I have J-Bone's number.
Yeah, you do.
But, I'm going to stop. I'm going to just... But, I'm always, you're always in my heart and mind, Clip.
All right, buddy. I love hearing that. Thank you, Slim 80. See you.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good one.
See you, Bryce.
All right.
Bryce Williams joining us on the Turner Home Team Live Line. Alex, you do anything outdoors?
Play golf as much as I can.
Okay.
I love golf, unfortunately, because it's not very cheap. But
right.
I have a good time.
Jared was a golfer in high school.
Yeah.
I was too.
Yeah, middle school, high school.
Word. Did you ever qualify for states?
Regionals. And I shot 120 something.
How did you qualify? What do you have to do to qualify?
Oh, well, see, now, our conference was not that good. And in regular season matchups, you pick up at triple bogey. In the regionals, you don't pick up.
Oh, man.
You got to finish it out.
They're like, this guy averages 59? We only played 9. He averages 59.
You only played 9?
Yeah.
What?
In conference matches, we only played.
He was on the Live Tour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went to a 1A
Dubai
charter school.
High school golf, I would argue, is a top 3 funnest sport to play in high school.
Yeah, because there's sometimes you have 18-hole matches and you get out of school at noon.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, well, why do you do that? That can't be.
No, it takes that long.
Okay, well, our practice is literally just going out playing 3 holes every day.
Yeah.
Our matches, you get off at noon. It's pretty.
I had a time of my life.
Pretty.
He sent the video.
The video has been sent. Kind of difficult to see there. You see the end of it. Like it was shot out of a cannon there.
What?
But yeah, high school golf is a top 3 high school athletic.
Right there in the middle of the field and everything.
Yeah, some people got no class.
Get a forest, you know? All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. More to go on Pirate Radio Live here on a Tuesday. Jamie says this show offers so much. Joel says, what a segment. Joel says 18 holes, but playing 3.
What do you mean?
I don't
know. For practice, we would just. You don't get out of school till 3:30.
True. All right, back after this.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate journey today by calling 341-19 1992. Go Pirates.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across Eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. First Flight is more than just a branch. They're on a mission to take better care of our community. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender.
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
Straight out of Kinston, Chili Water by Carolina Ice Company just iced the competition. Officially ranked the #1 American-sourced water on the H2O Score app and #2 in global purity, beating out 99.9% of those overpriced premium glass bottles. Purified or sparkling, both built to dominate your cooler. Find participating locations and order online at chiliwater.com or find us on Amazon. Tap into something better. Zero sugar, zero plastic, zero regrets. Stay chilly.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's new fall weekly lunch specials are here and only for $8.99. Stop by Monday through Friday and enjoy chicken and pastry, spaghetti, meatloaf, hamburger, steak, and everyone's favorite fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks with friends. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
This is Andre Allison, the first receiver to catch 1,000 in ECU history. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Your dream home starts with an unshakable foundation. At Unshakable Builders, they don't just build houses, they build trust. From blueprint to keys, their expert team is with you every step of the way. You dream it, they build it. Visit unshakablebuilders.com to start your journey home the right way. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Barak.
All right, talking a little Jeff Hardy as we come back onto the show. North Carolina legend.
Yeah, Cameron, North Carolina. Shout out Matt and Jeff.
And then Matt doing his thing. What was that, about 10 years ago now? Yeah, the delete stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that was 10 years ago.
Fallen or whatever.
Broken.
Broken.
It was woken when he went to the Fed.
Yeah, the Fed ruined it.
Yeah.
Trademarks.
New York didn't know how to run that gimmick.
Brother. Alex, you said, Clip, you know what I did for the first time today? And I said, what? And you said, I'm going to save it for there.
Yes. I listened to Christmas Tree Farm by Taylor Swift today for the first time in 2025.
'Tis the season.
Yeah, I walked out of the Buck last night, and I'm like, man, I'm freezing. Get in the truck. Christmas in Dixie by Alabama.
Let's do it.
Santa's going to come in a pickup truck. Alan Jackson and Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Save that. How was Christmas Tree Farm?
electric.
Catchy, right?
It's the
so
greatest.
catchy.
It's the greatest of all time. And look, for all those people, they're like, what about Thanksgiving? Shut up, dude. Thanksgiving sucks.
Whoa!
Let's be real.
We can no.
No, hear me out.
Thanksgiving sucks. Thanksgiving's the best holiday of the year.
And you know what? Literally a month later, first of all, the holiday is about being thankful for what we have, quote unquote. And at midnight on that day, it is the biggest commercial sale where people buy a bunch of crap they don't need.
That's
literally
Christmas.
going against what the holiday means.
That's Christmas's fault. That's not Thanksgiving's fault.
Turn to Christmas. You eat the same food.
Yeah.
You do the same stuff you did on Thanksgiving, except it's better because there's Christmas music and Christmas decorations and lights and
Do you
movies.
eat turkey and dressing and stuff on Thanksgiving?
Yes.
And you eat that for Christmas too?
I am Caucasian.
I'm more of a honey baked ham on Christmas.
Yeah, there ain't no turkey and dressing on Christmas, dude. I think
What are you talking about? You're telling me that turkey and stuffing doesn't get consumed on Christmas Day?
I'm not going to tell you
by
it doesn't
many
get
people.
consumed.
Not by me or anybody else I've ever come across in my life.
All I'm saying, basically, my point is, what is Thanksgiving? You eat a ton of Thanksgiving food and watch some football.
Yeah.
And some ECU.
And we don't and you don't like that?
That's awesome. You can do that any day of the year.
But you have
can't
to
do that
Day
any
off
day of
work.
the year.
You got to work.
Yeah.
All that crap.
We got jobs, addictions to uphold.
Yeah, do it on a weekend.
I work on a weekend.
I put the Christmas tree up November 1st.
So did my mom, and I love it.
I love it. Yeah, Thanksgiving sucks, dude.
Now, I'm not going to say Thanksgiving sucks,
That is
but
insane.
November 1st is the day to decorate.
I don't even think it's the top 4 holiday.
I don't get it, man. You must come from a family of awful cooks or something.
I don't.
No offense.
My mom was a great cook. My late grandmother, rest her soul, she was an awesome cook. I just don't really care for Thanksgiving all that much. It doesn't jingle my bells.
As you get older, all these holidays kind of suck.
Not Christmas rocks. July 4th is awesome. England sucks.
Awesome.
New Year's is kind of chill.
You know what jingles my bells?
What's that?
Nature.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Alex, that is insane, man. Again, it's Veterans Day, and the veterans have given you this right to give whatever opinion you want, and I appreciate
Sure
that.
thing.
So,
Sure thing. Be honest, because
got cooked up for Thanksgiving here.
we got a ton of football fans in the building. If there was no football on Thanksgiving, would you even care about Thanksgiving?
now we're doing hypotheticals. If there was no Santa Claus on Christmas, would you care? You can't do that. You can't.
If there was no Santa
football.
Claus on Christmas, I would still care.
Because
we're celebrating the Lord's birthday first.
Yes.
Do you
Second
have
of
a
all,
birthday
we
cake?
still give gifts to our family.
Do you have a birthday cake for Jesus?
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah.
I don't mind talking about the Lord. I mean,
Yeah. And I put a 2025 right on the top of that cake.
All right.
He lived 33 years. That
Jarrett, how do you rank the holidays?
Christmas number 1. Thanksgiving 2.
Over Halloween?
I'll go.
I'm gonna let you finish.
I'll go
My
4th
fault.
of July 2. Thanksgiving
Halloween?
3, and then New Year's 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care for Halloween. I'm an adult. I like the movies, but
Okay, man.
Thanksgiving's number 1 in my book.
Number 1?
Yes.
dang man.
I mean, it was Christmas when I was a kid, but now that I'm an adult and I enjoy football and eating more than I do presents, and now I have to buy the presents instead of receive the presents.
That doesn't bring you any joy?
Oh, it does.
to buy
I
gifts for
love
the people
giving.
you love?
I do love
Okay.
giving. It's just very stressful.
Yeah.
But I love seeing the joy of someone open a gift. Absolutely.
I mean,
100%.
with Christmas, you get so many good songs, so many good movies, and yeah, I mean, coming from a broken home, Christmas isn't the best because you got to go everywhere.
Oh, Jared. I'm sorry,
buddy.
Man.
I'm not like being depressed about it. It's
No,
just
it's
like
fine.
you got to go to 5 people's houses, and
Yeah.
somebody decides to wrap you a pack of gum because they don't know what to get you because they only text you on your birthday, and then this year they don't even get your birthday right, and it's like, do you even care?
Is the Watkins boy going to be here? I got to get him something.
The Watkins, you mean your grandson? Yeah, the Watkins boy.
Clip, we've opened up subject. I'm sorry, dude.
He wrapped up a pack of gum last year, man. Text me on February 7th this year. That's not my birthday. You've known my birthday for 24, going on 25 years now.
So birthday is not a good holiday either for you.
I mean, hey, you got college basketball. It's always around the Super Bowl. So, I mean.
Nick, you were raised by wolves. How was what's your holiday power rankings?
Christmas 1, Thanksgiving 2, 4th of July 3, Halloween 4, everything else after the fact.
Oh, man. Forgot about Memorial Day. Get New Year's out of there. Memorial Day, number 4.
What's good about that?
Summer, day off. Yeah, just into water.
And remembering those?
Yes. What are the days actually about? Excuse me, sorry.
Shirley, please tell me you have Thanksgiving at least in the top 2.
I hate to tell you, bud. It's not.
See?
It's in the top 3.
I feel like I'm in Bizarro world today.
It's Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving.
Hey,
I'm okay
I know
with
you're
those.
a big Halloween fan.
I am a big Halloween fan.
Fair. Alex, what jingles your bells more? ECU hosting App State or ECU hosting Wake Forest?
I gotta be honest. ECU hosting App State.
I'm telling you, man.
I gotta be honest. Dude.
I'm worried about myself. Because I'm on the wrong side of everything today. Am I the weirdo?
No.
Wake Forest just doesn't
tickle your fancy.
No, it doesn't.
But how frequently have we played Wake Forest versus how frequently we played App State? There is some history there.
We haven't played App all that frequently, I think.
We played them like twice in the last 3 times in the last. We played them here, there, and in Charlotte.
Everywhere.
Yeah. We haven't played Wake in over 20 years.
I think we should play App every year.
I think we should play them every game. 12 games versus App. Joey Aguilar and his sorry ass.
I just think there's more of a rivalry between, if you're going to pick between the two schools.
I agree.
More rivalry between App State and East Carolina just because the fan bases are so rabid and they're so passionate about their teams and there's a lot of junk talk. That makes the game fun.
Yes.
But Wake Forest, you don't really have a whole... I mean, when's the last time you've heard Wake Forest be proud of anything athletically other than their basketball team ages ago?
I mean, they did go like 10-3 a couple years ago.
Yeah, but that was such an anomaly that people were more shocked than they were, anything else.
If I was the AD of ECU and I had no yellow tape to jump through, no restrictions, every year we'd play App first game of the year. We'd play an in-state P4 school, so State, Carolina, Wake, Duke. And then we play an FCS program. And then get on with the conference.
Man,
Get old, people would complain.
I am out of touch, man. And I'm okay. I can deal with people who are not like-minded. I mean, that's fine. It just makes me worry about myself. Is Thanksgiving and playing against Wake Forest overrated? I got to look myself in the mirror. Think about this. Jamie says, I feel Bizarro also. I agree 100% with you on Wake Forest and Thanksgiving. I'm about to turn the channel. It's getting ridiculous. We're about to lose Jamie.
We got 10 minutes left.
Come on, Jamie.
All right, let's get our final break in. We'll come back. Good discussion, boys.
It was.
Good discussion. We need to find something else we can argue about when we return and have the final 5 minutes of our show after this.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Factory Mattress Outlet. Need a better night's sleep for the holidays? Take advantage of big savings on the largest selection of name brand mattresses in the area. Save up to $900 on America's finest quality mattress brand. Stearns & Foster, handcrafted quality that's second to none. Face it, to have a good day, you've got to have a good night. Shop local and save on Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Factory Mattress Outlet, Greenville Boulevard, Greenville, and on the web at factorymattressusa.com.
Here with Brian Cook, the comptroller for Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World. Brian, talk about your service that you have at Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World.
Yeah, we've got a great group of technicians that work on all makes and models of vehicles. We're here to check out your car, give you some advice, fix the things that are needed, and maybe get you on the right path to taking care of it down the road.
One website, 2 outstanding dealerships, finding the car you're looking for. Greenville Motor Company, Greenville Auto World. Try us, trust us at driveherenow.com.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates! Arr! Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon's delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021 for a roof that's built to last and service you can trust. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie. The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Danny Beal, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was easy to work with when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
What's going on, guys? This is Inky Johnson. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was a mixed day for the stock market. The Dow was up 559 points and closed at 47,927. The NASDAQ was ahead 14 at 6,846. The S&P dropped 58 points and closed at 23,468. That is your Wells Fargo Advisors Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back into the show. Here's Clip.
Headline on ESPN.com. Belichick focused on Wake Forest. Thank you. At least somebody is.
Well, the Giants firing Daboll.
Belichick back to the NFL?
Correct.
I mean, if they hire him.
Belichick dart? Ooh, are we getting nervous as football fans?
If they hire Bill Belichick, I want John Spytek to go ahead and get on the phone. Hey, we'll give you a first-round pick.
That name just freaks me out.
Spytek?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Brady hired him, so.
I don't like it. What do you think about Brady's clone dog, Alex? We need to talk more about that.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, same.
I don't like it at all. I read on Twitter that Tom Brady, sent stuff to get cloned, but he sent it to a lab in North Carolina.
Chapel Hill.
People are like, North Carolina? Drake May's from there.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Oh, here we go. That crap.
Yeah, Nick told me that last week, and I said some few other choice words, but I just told him to shut up.
not talking about this.
No wonder he's not going to hang out at that non-sponsored location with you tonight.
Hey, he's an open invite to anybody. Hey, I'll be there.
But you're not inviting him.
I'll be there, and I hope to see you there. May not sit together, but
we may not sit together, and I probably won't recognize you or acknowledge you at all.
Y'all could text.
Yeah, I mean, hey, 6 o'clock's coming up. I'm done. Like I'm out. I don't know Nick outside of.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm kidding. But that does go for everybody.
All right, A-Harp. Canes
at Caps tonight.
No,
in Raleigh against the Caps. My bad.
And they've been red hot. Carolina.
They have for no reason, because our top two lines on the defensive end of the ice have been hurt for over a month now.
Power play's getting better.
They're scoring. I guess that is better. We were literally 32nd in the league for a good little stretch there. Did you give Nick a 13-second preview?
Earlier, yeah.
Yeah, he said,
Dang it.
Half of it was him saying,
Okay, that's fine. Good, I missed it.
Did you miss anything the first time around you can add for? Nick does not want to say anything. Probably because we crap on him every time he does.
Hey, do you like the new camera angle for in there?
It's that. I mean, I do actually. Yeah.
Because he's not on it. Yeah.
Pointed directly.
I changed it. And I told Shirley, I was like, I don't think anybody who sits here is going to be upset they're not on camera.
Yeah, especially that guy. We appreciate what you do here, Nick.
Yeah.
Put money on Canes.
Dynamite work, man.
Put money on Canes 1.5.
That's Alex's go-to.
Every time.
Pretty good. Like juice tonight too, right?
My win-loss record on it is really good. What do you mean by juice?
Like the plus is pretty high.
Yeah, let me see.
Compared to, because like if they're playing a really bad team, 1.5 is going to be like plus 115 or whatever. Caps are at least decent, I guess.
Plus 154.
Yeah, so that's a pretty good number.
Yeah, I put down 3 to win like $7.70.
3?
Yeah.
Wow.
You're getting a little crazy.
I put 1 on everything except for Canes 1.5.
Gotcha.
That's my favorite bet to make.
All right. We talked about the football coming up tonight. Jackson's MAC picks of the night. He's got Ohio minus the points, which it was a narrow line, right?
Does ECU basketball play tonight?
No.
They play Thursday.
The women play tonight. Ohio.
Tipping off momentarily.
Wait.
He took Ohio plus 1.5.
Okay.
And the over.
Who the women play, Shirley?
Hold on. The College of something.
Charleston Southern?
Yep, that's it.
All right. Good call.
I wanted to say College of Charleston for some reason.
All right. Pirates trying to get back with a winning record with a win tonight. Hey, Harp, thanks for hanging.
Thank you for having me. Love you guys.
I got to find out how to change your opinion on Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving sucks.
That's crazy.
That's Christmas, Halloween, July 4th.
Crazy.
New Year's Day, all better.
All right, Nick, Shirley, J-Bone, see you fine people coming up Wednesday, 3 o'clock, all new edition of Pirate Radio Live. For the crew, I'm Clip Brock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening.